Good evening, and welcome to Marital Hate.
Welcome to Meryl. Hey, motherfuckers. My hair is cuckoo.
Yes,
See, this is more cuckoo every
yes,
night.
it is.
Platy the pansexual, platypus says, greets. What's up, motherfucker?
Flying Purple People Eater. And Cindy
Or
Bennett is
P4.
here. She can't get enough
Cindy's here.
of
Hey,
this
girl.
nonsense. It's
Fellow
amazing.
Jeeper, amazing chick. By the way, had the best facial
And
today
Nicole is
on
in.
Pine
Oh.
Island. We're going to talk about that.
Oh, we're going to talk about
Super cheap. Great job. We'll talk about it in a
it.
minute.
10 years younger.
Do you want me to look younger?
Yeah.
You goddamn fucking creeper.
Pedophile.
Welcome to Marital Hate. I'm Stacey.
I'm Douglas.
We're married.
We do not hate each other.
Yeah, sometimes. A little bit. Not always. Today we're having a fucking awesome day.
Well, a lot of stuff
It's
is
been
happening.
Straight
lot
out,
of stuff is
amazing
happening.
fucking day. We
Yeah.
can't wait to talk about it.
So
we haven't got.
Cindy, Nicole, boom.
Nicole says, howdy, y'all.
And Courtney says,
Hey, beautiful lady. And her crazy husband, Douglas.
that is very true.
It's true.
Cindy
nobody
says,
ever
y'all
calls-
are my kind of people.
You're our kind of people.
Was it a Doug special facial?
No, I just got my pores deep cleansed, so he's gonna have to hold on
What
for
are
a
you
bit.
talking
I'm
about?
gonna have to hold off for a bit.
What are you talking about?
I will say,
Cindy, you naughty girl.
so we do this live. Those of you who've never been here before, these people have all been taken
Yeah.
night after night. They're fucking crazy. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to straighten that out because it was like an angle I didn't like. So come this way. Come this way because we're getting like the angle. I don't like the angle. I like straight on.
Yeah, but the angle is better.
Why is the angle better?
I
Because
don't.
we were over here, like
Yeah.
looking like a kitty corner like thing. That looked like we were kind of putting them off to the corner.
I don't know. I like it better when it's
Um,
at an angle.
We have a very
It's like
special
this-
thing happening right now. Dan Derrick, first timer.
Oh
She gets all
my
excited.
God! Welcome.
She gets all excited, Dan. You don't
I
even
haven't
know.
popped a cherry since 1994. It's exciting. Thank you.
He wanted one.
He wanted more of
did.
himself
Well,
on
hey,
camera.
You know,
Yes.
you got it. You flaunt it. Anyways, welcome, Dan. We're happy you're here. This is kind of what you're gonna get. A lot of craziness. You're gonna hear a lot of stuff come out of her mouth that's probably gonna shock you a
Oh,
little
Jesus,
bit.
I forgot to go live on.
Um,
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say fucked up shit. So it's a live interactive podcast. We do it weeknights and holidays because we don't want anybody to feel lonely. And you comment, and we pull your comments up on the screen. You're gonna make friends. The people who comment here, by the way, Dan is new. He's a new dude. He's new to our.
he's new dude. New
he's
fresh
new.
meat.
Fresh meat. But let me just tell you something, Dan. You just made yourself 20 new best friends.
Yeah, you did.
These
people are good.
motherfuckers are so awesome. Like, they're the most kind and thoughtful and hilarious and non-judgmental people you will ever meet in your life. So welcome to the family. Now, one day you're like a little baby hater right now,
And then you're
but
gonna
one
be-
day you'll be a master hater.
Yes. Well, all
Maybe
right.
not
So
later.
just so Dan gets welcomed properly, Courtney is fixing to steam her yoni while I watch. Is that sexy or what?
Yeah.
I would like you to explain this whole situation.
Her yoni is her puss.
Yes, I
And she's
understand
going to
that.
steam it. I don't know why she's going to steam it. Girl, your flora is lovely.
Well,
you don't
I don't
need
know.
to do
Like,
that.
I
You
don't know
just
what's.
do. But what if it makes you happy?
It seems like if you steam it, it's going to create like a greenhouse effect, and stuff's going to start to like grow out of it.
Gwyneth Paltrow used to talk
I don't.
about
I don't know what. I don't know what's happening. But if you
And the
want to,
last
if you want to come on the podcast and explain it, we
you want to
love
show us a
love
little
to hear
video
about
of
you.
your
Yeah.
steaming your cooch? We're down with that.
So Dan says, "Oh boy." Cindy's like, hey Dan, welcome to the shit show. Glad he's
Yep.
welcome. And Dan says, thanks for the welcome. I'm down with fucked up shit.
Yay!
You came to
Oh
the
my
right
God.
place. I don't know how you found us, but yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to hear.
And Courtney loves fresh meat,
She
apparently.
does.
And welcome to the fucked up group of folks you'll probably just absolutely love.
I will say, if Courtney does love fresh meat, that's how she got 6 kids.
Ooh. No, she kept going back to the same old meat. That's how good the old meat
Maybe
was.
he's keeping the old meat fresh.
Oh,
Doug
maybe
keeps
he
it-
maybe he steams his peenie.
Doug keeps his old meat fresh. Courtney says, I put herbs in there and just kind of sit over it. It's a great excuse for me to get away from the kids for a bit. Do you put the herbs in your cooch or in the water?
It's like a reverse tea bag. Well,
You know,
that was on delay.
have
You
you
thought
seen
that
this-
was funny after.
Have you seen the testicuzzi? It's like a little thing. It's like a little
Yeah,
jacuzzi.
yeah.
You put
Well,
your
it's
testicles
a
in.
lot like the menstruation tank that I invented, by the way. Thank you very much, ladies.
Oh fuck, Dan, you're new here. My husband has this idea. So like the Hasidic Jews send their wives for like a mikvah, like after their their time in the month or whatever. So Doug came up with this idea of the menstruation tank where you keep it in your garage, and when
It's
your
like
wife
a 5x5
is menstruating,
acrylic tank with filtration and bubbles and
optional add-ons. And Doug has come up with this idea. He's very proud of it. And me and all the ladies have agreed. I don't have a period anymore. I'm old as fuck and I don't have any of that shit anymore. But not like so much that they sewed up my puss, but it could happen. But what you do is you go in this tank. But what I figured is that all the ladies are smart enough to realize like a fucking week of no kids and no housework and no cooking and no cleaning and no working. Sign me up. I will go in the fucking tank. Thank you very much. Put me on display.
So Cindy says she keeps steaming in that Yanni. That's why she got 6 kids. And Dan's laughing because I said peenie. All right, so here's the thing, Dan. I know it's your first time. So much nonsense and profanity comes out of my wife's mouth that I like to try, just kind of start slow.
And sometimes he has a job and he has to be relatively
Sometimes we don't know. We don't know what's the hell.
Soon he's going to be a rock star and it won't matter.
We don't know.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Excited.
Yes, it's a reverse teabag. See, I like that. That's it exactly. And then shit, maybe that's my fucking problem with the getting pregnant so much. Maybe you put sperm in the tea and they kind of like went up in the steam.
Dude, is that how Timothy Green came to life? By the way, I'm pretty sure we have new neighbors now. I tried to wave them out today, but they didn't want to go. So
all right, whatever.
And he says, I'm laughing with you, I promise. Wait till you hear. Dude, it's just gonna get
yikes. Congrats, Doug, you fucking rock star. All right, so the big news.
You just talked over what I was saying to Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. What
Dan said, "I'm laughing with you, I promise." And I don't know. I said something
laughing at us and with us. Hopefully,
it could go either way. But Cindy says, "Eek, yikes! Congrats, Doug, you fucking rock star." So did you guys see? We are on yet another station. So I say like I had anything to do with it other than being the nagging bitch wife. So for those of you who don't know, because there's a bunch of people over on the Twitter, we are still in
Tick and the Talk.
No, not TikTok. We're still in TikTok jail. We're in TikTok jail because somebody keeps talking about dicks and stuff. I don't know who. In any case, Doug wrote after a tremendous amount of bitching and nagging from his cunty wife.
No argument. Paul Hamlin's here. Is that Uncle Paul? That's Uncle Paul. All right, well, you were telling everybody about Uncle Paul last night.
And he watched.
That's
and Reese is here too. Reese says, "Hey,
holy mo, this is crazy." So
he says, "Damn, get it, Doug."
So if you don't know, I put out an album of all original music. I played all the instruments.
I nagged him.
Sang everything. Produced it, recorded it, played every instrument, and put it out on my own. And it's been getting some airplay on a local internet radio station. It is on went up to number 8. US 41 radio.
So far, it's at number 8. Last week, number 9. This week, number 8.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes next.
And so, so who knows where it's going to go? But they did interview me for next week. So they're going to play it Sunday
half
at
of it
12.
Next week, and they're going to play the second half the week after.
Very good.
And I will say that Matt is such a love. By the way, he has a face for television, not radio. Quite handsome. Tall.
He's a tall dude. Yeah.
Dark and handsome.
Yeah.
He's dark in the Florida sense, not in the, he's like a white guy. But he was delightful and gives a good hug, and he gave us some hats, which we should probably be wearing.
Oh, yeah, we should be.
But I don't know if you noticed that it's hard to get.
Yeah, I know that.
I have the problem that some men have with condoms with my hair.
Damn, get it, Doug. And then Reese, sorry I missed you last night. Crazy few days. I hope you're okay.
Dude, if everything,
let us know.
To me.
We're here for you.
I'm terrible about reaching out, but you have my number, so text me or message me or whatever.
And Deb Beaudry says, "Hi, kids from steamy warm town." We're just about to talk about that.
We were just going to talk about how much we love you.
And
girl,
Dan
if
says,
you were
"Congrats."
Here, I would eat your puss so hard.
and Helen says, "Congrats."
You too, Helen.
We love Helen. We're going to go eat some of Helen's food when we come back to Massachusetts. That's what we're going to do.
Everybody.
So, we're going to so anyways, we're number 8 on the thing. He interviewed me. It was great to see him. Thanked him everything for all he does for music. And then a friend of ours today pipes in,
fucking badass bitch, Deb Beaudry.
I say Beaudry. You say Beaudry.
I don't know how I'm supposed to say it.
I think it must be
French
Canadian.
Saying, I promised the woman a kidney. And I told her,
and now you're gonna eat a puss. So there you go.
And,
what more do you need, Deb?
Whatever the fuck she wants. I love her. That was just amazing. Actually, if you guys, every one of you, could follow in the steps of this great icon, this prophet from above, this beautiful badass bitch, Deb, we would be proud of you. Tell them what she did.
She requested my song on a Worcester, Mass radio station that my band used to be played on, and just so happened I caught it, and the DJ says, "Well, where do I get it? I need the words." Right? So apparently can't. I don't know if it was because of profanity or whatever. So I sent him the words, and then I emailed him an MP3, and sure enough, a little bit after 6, they
played it off YouTube, actually.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Because it sounded good. I was worried how it was going to sound, but it. And so somebody calls up about 10 minutes after. Who was that? That was a Smile song. What was that? So, anyways, they played my song. It was the first over-the-air radio transmission of the song that I know of. It's been played on WURN, which is also out of Worcester, Mass, and then US Radio 141, which is an internet radio station, which is fantastic if you haven't listened to it.
So here's the number: 508-753-2284. You can request it anytime. We would love it if you did that. Keep requesting to US 41. Actually, US 41 you can actually text to.
Oh yes, we're gonna get you that number.
We're gonna get you that number, but
you're gonna blow them up,
dude. If you guys could blow that shit up, we would really call them. You request online on both stations, y'all. Indie musician, 58 years old, and if you haven't heard the story, yeah, boomer, fucking old as shit.
Wheeling my chair.
If you haven't heard the story yet, Doug, was a musician as a kid. Did the whole dad thing. Wes and Nolan, who will be here soon. By the way, we have been extra celebrating. We love the gays. Every day we love the gays. We happen to have our own little gay.
Free dad hugs.
We're supporting the gays for Pride with our free mom hug and free dad hug shirts all month long. And you may have noticed the theme to podcast has been changed to the Pride remix, which is just a dance remix one of our friends in the gay community requested. And it's the remix of Perfectville. And it's got like a little flag because we love everybody. And we'll give you a free hug. Well, I will. He didn't even hug Matt.
I might hug you.
He even hugged Matt. Matt played his song. He didn't even hug him. Number 8.
Well, it was awkward.
When it gets to number 1, are you gonna hug him?
It was awkward for him meeting such a number 8 on his internet radio countdown.
Oh, honey, you're a lot lower than number 8. And Rita says bomb, and he says very nice of her up in Worcester. Yeah. So we call it Wormtown.
Paul spent some time in the military. He was stationed in Fort Devens, so he knows the area pretty well.
Paul also raced motorcycles, and he's a trucker, and he's like the coolest of the cool. I want him to be my uncle. I'm working on it.
So,
and then also you missed Courtney's comment.
Yeah, Courtney, Doug, if you ever branch out into teaching guitar lessons, I'm on the hunt for an instructor as my kids and for myself. Here's what you do. Grab a couple of Ramones albums, maybe the first one, maybe the third one, sit down and just play them.
That's what you
repeatedly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I had a chord book, but then, I would just play it along with those, probably the Rock and Russia album. It's the third one. So get the third one, sit around, play with it. It's fantastic. All the Hoppin' Cretins.
Job is here and it says, hi guys. And the song title again, it's called Smiles Like the Sun. That's the song that's on the radio right now on some radio stations. And then there's Perfectville. The whole album is on all the places where there's music. I'm going to link it right now.
You can buy it on Amazon if you want it, but you can listen to it on YouTube,
Spotify, Apple Music, or you can just go.
And it's GEER. So a lot of people have been mispronouncing it or misspelling it.
.com. If you go to DougGear.com, it links to all the places where you can listen to it.
Yeah, there you go.
Job says, I'm trans, by the way. Oh. Well, congratulations to you, whichever way you went with your parts. We love you. We believe you should be accepted for who you are. And that's all we want.
So can you be like Job, and then like if you trans, like maybe it's got to be a little bit like Jobay, like Sade. Something. I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff.
You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. And we're going to love you. We're going to love you because you know what? We love everybody. Because you know what? We're all connected. We're all connected. So when we have hate towards someone else, it's just we're feeling it in our own bodies. And I don't have time for that.
What about marital hate? Who came up with that? Oh, we did.
We did. Are my eyebrows like not like?
I don't know. They look fine to me.
I feel like I don't.
Look at my eyebrows. They're like Peter Gallagher or something.
Tell me you're one of the dudes that went lady, so that you can help me with my makeup because being on camera is stressing me out so hard. And if you're a dude who goes lady. If you're a dude who goes lady, the ability to fucking these queens.
Yeah. Oh, they know about
contouring. They are slaying, and I'm not.
But here's another option for that, right? So if you go from lady to man, do you lose all your I don't know? Do you lose your ability to know inherent lady things?
Well,
I don't know.
You don't want to know anymore.
Yeah,
a lot of women don't want to know them.
It's easy being a man, right? You don't have all that the vagina maintenance. You don't have. There's a lot of things.
I don't understand wanting to be a woman because it's a lot, and the fucking clothes that you have to wear if you're being a woman are a lot. But you do you, baby.
So, all right, so we got the trans community, and now we have the OG lesbian community here. Tracy's here. Tracy's our grand. What are you, the grand madam of?
She's the madam of the master hater house.
Matter of fact, grand madam sounds like a little clannish, but we'll just go grand. No, just regular madam.
She recently gave us a list of who the official master haters are, guys. She's too nice. She gave you all master hater status. I'm like, I don't know, what are these people are doing? And so then we've got, here's this. So Cindy says, smiles like the sun, Doug Gear. And then Helen says, play the song here. Ooh. Could you do us an acoustic set?
I'd have to go get my guitar and
oh god, that would be so hard.
Put on the face paint.
Okay.
Stuff my trousers.
You don't have to stuff his trousers. It's not like monstrous,
well,
so I'm afraid of it.
I do okay for myself. That's all I have to say.
You do okay. This is what you're getting. I don't know if that's okay for yourself, but here we go. Okay, so there's so many. So will you play it? I would love that. And Paul says, you two are the best. Made me smile. Dude, you made us small.
Paul's the best.
Smile. Words are hard. And
she's not smart.
Listen, Paul knows about half of you people already because we're at the bar.
Oh, we went through everybody.
Like,
yeah.
Okay, so like these people are single, these are in relationship, and because we want to find a nice girl for Paul.
So
because I want my uncle to come with my aunt to my birthday party that they're gonna throw for me. Oh. Thank you, Uncle Polly. And then Dan says we'll check it out for sure. Armchair guitar and mandolin.
Nice. Oh, hey, I'll hit you up.
To CC. Oh, you're new to Cape Coral.
Nice. I'll hit you up for that.
Dude, you should totally come over sometime while we're doing the pod. You can like hang out, have a beer. Hookah Bob brought us some presents we could share with you. Hookah Bob is not here. It makes me a little worried because he's been sick.
He's been a little under the weather.
Everybody say a little prayer for Hookah Bob. And Cindy says, welcome to Cape. Few of us are here in Cape. That's true. Few of us are here in Cape. Cindy's here in Cape. I'm here. We're both Jeepers and crazy as fuck. We've been here, 2.5 years now. And when we didn't know anyone and we were like lonely and super depressed. Doug had lost his job. I'd been sick for 10 years. And so it was like a Tuesday night. We're like, fuck it. We're starting a podcast. And we've never been lonely since.
Nope.
We also haven't had since we've
had a free moment, but that's okay.
Since the last 6 to 2 months, I guess it is now, of just like working hard on the podcast.
Yeah.
We have not had a free fucking second. Like it's been insane. Everything's been like work, music, bird fight
up above.
So listen, what you want to know about Cape is the goddamn town is an HOA. By the way, if you're new here, you didn't happen to move in on my street because somebody moved in town and they look like they could be fun.
That could be you.
So let us know. And then Courtney says, yes, I want one of the queens to do my makeup just once in a lifetime because your girl don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Girl, you're crunchy. I'm crunchy. We're not supposed to know. Actually, the girl I got a facial from today, she says, I don't like makeup. She was gorgeous. This woman is 49 fucking years old and she looks like she's 22.
Oh.
I'm telling you, go get a facial from her. We'll talk about it in a minute. And he says, I have a good site for Pride Month, by the way. Oh, nice. Send it to us. And Dan says, thank you. And he says, Sajak parties.
Soy Jack. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
I'll keep going on with the thing. Doug, I made lasagna. Cindy, when Cindy came on, I said I would make her a lasagna. She hurt her foot, whatever. I never made her a lasagna. So this one over here, like I think it was last night, she's like, Cindy's not waiting for your lazy ass. She made her own lasagna. So I don't know if we're even. Should I just send you $20 for the ingredients? I don't know what I need to do, Cindy. You tell me. And Dan says, Cindy Bennett, thank you. And Courtney says, yes, we'd love that. I don't know. Was that loving me play live on this show? And Paul's like, welcome, darling. Because he's a nice guy, Paul. And I am right here with you guys. That's what Tracy says. Sorry, we're catching up. I agree, Courtney. No clue what to do with makeup either. So no makeup for me.
Insanity.
Dan, so I've been here since March, been trying to do things, and I've met no one until I saw. So tonight I saw some folks from the Cape were doing a podcast. So I said, "Fuck, I'm going to catch that."
Oh,
how messed up is this world? Like, where you just sort of catch these things and everything falls off.
You got to be careful what you catch in Cape Coral.
Oh,
there's a lot of swingers. We, by the way, are not swingers. Everybody thinks we are, but
no, not swingers.
I mean, I like the ladies, and if Courtney, came to town, I might be tempted.
Oh, wait a second. Helen's on to something. Look into Lasagna Love. They make and deliver lasagna to people for free.
What's wrong with that?
What do you have to give them some love
So
when they show up?
I'm trying to pull up that website and I'm having trouble. Click on the images that best match the theme of the sample image. What?
The sample images
the
of
theme. The theme. Now it's like, what does it look like? It's a microchip.
I got stuck on one of these like things. It's like, click everything with a street light.
Dude, if they're like click on the dicks, I'd be like, okay, good. Tick on the ball.
Oh, dicks, Dicks,
Yeah,
balls,
I know sex parts, but anything else.
Computer parts.
Soy Jack party. It looks like it's memes. Am I wrong? An imagined an image board dedicated to the creation, posting, and sharing of Sojacks. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to explain.
Is that
this
him?
To me.
Oh, is this like the thing? I think it's that guy.
Is this?
All right, well, we're learning things every day.
Hang on. I don't know what the fuck this is, but this is what it is. It's Sojack party, and I don't know what they do there. There's like a chat. Can
you click on some of those things, or are those like? Will those bring up?
I don't really know what it is, but it's very exciting.
I don't know.
So I'll have to check it out like later when we have more time, or when you can explain it to me. Like I'm fucking 5, because we have a lot to get to tonight. And where are we on comments?
Cindy says, I'd be afraid to look up things people refer on this podcast. Yeah, well, you should see some. Yeah, last night got a little crazy.
Last night we had so here's the thing. I don't know if they were. I think they were black, so they can say that.
Well,
word,
I don't know if they were or not, but
word.
Yeah, it's
no.
Not,
at least one of them was black, and that means I guess you can say it, but we're white, so we can't allow it.
It's our podcast, so
we're responsible for what you say.
We're about to. Yeah, Cindy was here. LasagnaLove.org.
Nice. And Dan is laughing at Cindy. Yeah, no, dude, it gets crazy. As a matter of fact, at my funeral, we're gonna read my Google history.
Oh my God, what was the thing you looked? Oh, anal yeast. She looked up the other night.
It's a thing. Did you know that anal yeast
and she has pictures. The whole screen was filled with people.
And he's like, "Close your computer right now."
I don't need that because I was planning on eating again at some point in my life. I didn't need to see anal yeast.
Well, you.
Jeez.
Well, sometimes life happens, and you see anal yeast. Well, are your friends playing yet?
Not yet.
Oh, Nolan was there for a second on Instagram, but he left our son, our side that we're so prideful of. And John
why wouldn't it be a thing? Yeah, I suppose. Why not?
Yeah, no, you're right. It does make sense. But I wasn't really prepared for all of those images. And I did make an interesting short film about how if you find yourself a nice boy, you can open an anal yeast bakery together if you both have anal yeast.
Right. I'm sure somebody would
we don't have one of those.
Some German guy would be into that. I will gladly stand up and recite your Google search at your service.
Thank you.
Now we have now we have a plan.
We have a plan for my funeral. Everybody's getting, there's a little if you look at my personal Facebook page, which is Stacey Hayes there's a little troll thing. I never go on there anymore. I'm too busy on the podcast. It's like a troll that I have, and it looks exactly like me. So Doug's gonna get my ashes and attach them to this thing and carry it everywhere he goes. And my closest friends are getting a tattoo of that gnome.
And I'll be the guy wandering around with this little fucking gnome full of ashes. That's not a great future for me. Cindy says she isn't allowed to have a funeral for many more years because we have plenty of time for more Google searching. Oh, girl, you can only imagine.
What do you have? 3 weeks? I Google shit all day long. Fucked up shit all day long.
Yep.
Don't have that kind of time.
Yep.
You'll be like a week later still reading my Google
history. You'll have to use ChatGPT to create a synopsis of her Google history.
We could do that.
Fucked up things.
Well, I will tell you. So I was having leg cramps today, which is concerning because that can be like a symptom of a blood clot or whatever. And so I put magnesium oil on the bottom of my feet and in my armpits. I just and gone. I feel much better. So you guys,
if you think you have a blood clot, spray it with magnesium.
Well, I don't know that that's the solution, but what I'm suggesting is magnesium oil is an excellent. You can make your own. It's not hard to make. You can buy it on Amazon for $12. Comes in a little spray bottle. Amazing to spray on the bottom of your feet. It's also excellent for your armpits because it will work as a deodorant and it'll help you to detox. Most people are magnesium deficient. Magnesium aids in the absorption of vitamin D. Most people are vitamin D deficient. So the best way to absorb vitamin D, magnesium is through your skin. So applying it topically helps. We also like a good Epsom salt bath.
Oh, Epsom salt baths are friendship for everyone.
What the hell kind of pussy handshake is that?
I don't know. Tracy, because I was trying to do this. I'm going to
fuck the way you shook my hand right there, we would never fuck again.
I'm limpy. Anyway, all right. So hang on. All right. Welcome.
Better.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Perfectville.
Shake my hand like a man.
Tracy says, I'm going to put that tattoo on my boob or ass, your choice. No, actually, Tracy, it's your choice because you're going to have to show me that tattoo. So you pick. Alan Braun is here.
What's up,
Applaud the
baby?
corner. I'm at work, just popping a quick say hello. Love you both. So happy for both of you. Congratulations on getting your music on the radio. I also make magnesium oil now.
So if you need magnesium oil,
You
order
hit
it
up
from
this
the boys
gentleman
at
right here.
Apothecorner. I got to tell you, I love Apothecorner products. It's like a lip balm or a healing balm. You can go either way with it. I also have about 100 of their lip balms. Oh my God, look. This amazing. Is that the right side? Yeah, and then isn't there some plants over there that they gave us? Show them the Monstera. We saved the Monstera.
We did. It was down to one leaf.
But that was on us. Like, we fucked up. We kept watering it too much. So, yeah, Alan and his partner.
I'm going to turn it around. Here's the skull. And look at that beauty.
Is that beautiful? And it was down to like
yeah,
one and then 4. Alan and his partner, Keithy, own the Apothecorner in New Bedford, Massachusetts. And I highly recommend shopping with them. By the way, you get so much, like they're not charging enough for their products. You get so much. They ship. They have gifts for everybody there and gifts for yourself because you deserve that shit. And I need to send Alan some stickers. We're just like way behind. So
I just want to jump in. Paul has got a bug out. He's heading to Minnesota early in the morning. Got to get his beauty sleep. Can't wait to see you guys when I get back in about a week and a half. Oh yeah, we'll be here for you.
Yeah,
Uncle
we got
Polly.
you, Daddy. And you can listen to the rerun tomorrow. You can make a comment. You keep us on the road. Take us on the road.
That's the beauty of the internet. You can take us with you.
You can take us with you, but like, no, really text me because like I get bored and I like you. You're my friend, and I'm trying to make you part of the family.
He really is.
Can't say how.
Excellent. Okay, so Alan thinks the plant looks amazing. Dan says magnesium oil, anal yeast, and lasagna with love. I've been here 5 minutes, mind blown.
Right?
And it's a Monday. This is a Monday.
Such a Monday. Yeah,
Sydney Monsters.
Fridays are fucking insane.
Yeah, Fridays we play Jackbox, and this crowd comes up with some pretty fucked up answers. Monsteras are my fave. I was a plant nut for the longest time. Moved to Florida. Can't keep shit alive.
Girl, we have a whole. We have actually half our shit is dead and half of it's
actually
alive.
We have a lot of stuff that's living that we don't know what it is, and like it's just insane. It's because
we're working on it.
It's a greenhouse down here. Oh yay! Looks way to resurrect the plant. Yeah, it was down to one leaf. Now it's it's good.
You have to actually read the comment out loud. Oh yay! Looks good. Way to resurrect the plant. Do you guys notice when Doug pulls a comment up, he goes blah 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 blah.
I like to paraphrase.
Yes, but that's not what the people want. They would like a quote.
What do the people want? You tell us.
They want.
Do you want to paraphrase?
Do you want somebody to misquote?
Do
you want someone to misquote?
Paragorak over here.
Paragorak.
Yes. And if anybody knows what Paragorak is, and I know Tracy does, she's gonna put it in there. So anyway, Alan, you actually helped us a lot because you said put it in something in the terracotta. We'll pull in the
yeah, we do that.
and now that's what we do.
Of course, we're short of pirates.
There's Apothecorner's URL.
Opium powder and ethanol.
What is Paragorak? Yes.
Yeah. Where can I get that?
I don't know, but it sounds fantastic.
I have anise in the other room. I have camphor in the other room. What is benzoic acid and where can I get that?
What's happening here in Florida?
It's like this little.
It's like a pterodactyl. It's like Jurassic Park back here.
Like this.
Yeah,
you
but
can't even see it. It's on the wire up there. It's
making
like
a loud
big.
noise.
It's
Craziness.
like me. It's like small, but it makes a lot of noise. Well, not small, but
so to explain Paragorak, when I used to play poker with my dad, right? He would like kind of narrate the hands, like on Jack 10, we'll stretch for a straight, right? And go Jack 10, we'll stretch, pair of twos, and then like the next guy would get a card and he'd have like a Jack and an 8, and it would say Paragorak, and I didn't know that Paragorak was a thing. I just thought he was like saying you have a pair of Gorak, like Gorak was nothing.
You didn't know what it was?
I had no idea. What am I, 8 years old?
So
how am I going to know what Paragorak is?
The medicinal use is to control fulminant
No,
diarrhea. But I don't have that problem. So what does your dad have for a bitch that can't shit?
Paragorak, try it.
No, that's to control diarrhea.
So use the opposite of Paragorak. Gorak.
Half a
try
Gorak?
a Gorak. I don't know.
I don't think that's the opposite. That's no Gorak. Borak.
But I thought that it was supposed to be used for kids or something.
I think you're just.
I don't know. Cindy says, "Oh, Danny can't wait for Friday. It's messed up."
You can watch old episodes.
Yeah.
We actually did Jackbox last night. Oh my God, these people were fucking crazy.
There's
actually screenshots in our timeline of Jackbox where you can hit like hashtag Jackbox and you'll see all of the fucking crazy. It's crazy.
What was the Uranus? What was it?
I can't. What? How a way to stay awake at night, and it was cocaine or nipple clamps. People are crazy.
And then the other thing was the Sistine Anus or something. Like, what was a work of art? It was like the Sistine Anus. I don't know. It was kind of
crazy.
Oh, I saw your hair down on Manifest Instagram. So pretty.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Look at her having a little girl crush. Or maybe it was the Taylor page, but I saw it and it's gorgeous. Yeah. She'll put it down if you want.
I think I can't right now.
Send $10. She'll put it down. She'll do anything for $10.
And I don't even know when I'm due to go in, but it should be soon.
And Tracy knows it was an opium mixture because she knows things.
Because she drugs people.
And Cindy can't shit. So this is way too much information.
No, she can shit. She shits constantly because she keeps eating dairy even though she's lactose.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about.
That's the kind of family we are. We discuss our bowel movements. You come here enough, we'll know about your bowel movements. And if you shit today, once again, I would like to say fuck you to all the people that can actually shit. I had a little poop, but that was it. Little raisin. Okay.
So yeah. Okay.
Tracy says I should go drug more people.
I should drug more.
So people. I think you should go get your guitar.
How many? No, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because the Celtics are on. I can't do two things. I can't do three things. I can do two things.
Oh my God! So when are you going to do it?
Maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'll have to rehearse. Maybe I'll wear a nice outfit, my Johnny Cash jumpsuit. And Tracy says I shit once for you and once for me.
Oh, thanks.
And it doesn't matter what Cindy eats. Everything he eats comes out as water in 15 minutes. That doesn't sound normal.
Look at your diet.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this.
Stop eating dairy. Girl, I don't eat gluten. I don't eat peanuts. I eat organic 99% of the time. It's a shit show.
If I was shitting water, I would eat some sawdust.
They're doing the national anthem.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you see gallantly streaming whose bright stripes and bright stars to the perilous fight.
Is that Lady Gaga?
Why did you just take a screenshot?
I didn't mean to.
You're doing a terrible job at
This is our first anthem.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Go Celtics, come on.
Let's go freedom. Let's go America. Let's fix this country, motherfuckers.
I don't know if we had express written consent from basketball to use that, but we you know.
I don't know.
That's America right there. No matter what side of the fence you're on, we're on different sides of the fence. You be on whatever fence you are on, and we're all in the same.
Yeah.
By the
way, vote in different directions.
Oh yeah, not the way you think either.
Held a sign for Trump. Donated to Obama.
That's right. I'm on the good side.
Yeah.
Friendship for everyone.
No, fuck you.
Friendship for everyone. I'm reaching across the aisle.
In any case, Risa has suggested that apricots, sweet potatoes, chia pudding, and psyllium fiber. Girl, I eat chia pudding all day. I have gastroparesis and Crohn's, so it's beyond.
That is the worst flavor of Lucky Charms I've ever heard.
Gastroparesis and Crohn's. So yeah, the traditional stuff doesn't work. I thought I had found a sweet spot between the magnesium and the Fencho that I was taking. That's not working anymore. I'm really stressing. And I drink. How much liquid did I drink today?
A fair amount.
By the way,
I actually offered a certain remedy, which she told me in no uncertain terms was not going to happen.
You want to put in the pooper. Today's not the day for that. Cindy has displayed a tremendous amount of American flags.
Look at that.
America, fuck yeah. 4th of July's coming up. By the way, if you lived in Florida like we do, you can go to any corner, any Target, any Costco, CVS, and you can get fireworks. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like Dan will find that out.
Yes. And Risa says, you could go balls to the walls and drink a magnesium citrate drink. Does not work.
I think you know what you and Cindy should do is cut your hand, tie it together in some sort of weird blood ritual, and then you'll exchange blood, and you'll be able to shit, and she'll be able to not shit.
It's
like a
either
freaky
that or
farting
one of us is going to have to
situation.
get a flashing butt plug and we can scissor together and have epileptic fits.
I'd watch that.
Sorry. So I have this theory that scissoring's not like a thing that lesbians do. If there's any lesbians watching, just let us know. But like it's not really fun for anybody. But we figured out the way to do it that would make it. I've been with women. Tracy is a bit like the OG lesbian with her wife since they were like 14 and 16 years old, and they're like not quite as old as I am, but they're adults. They've been together for a long time. So what we found is that there's these light up butt plugs, but if you can get a strobe light one and an epileptic, ideally 2 epileptics and 2 strobe light butt plugs, and you scissor and the light comes on, you're gonna have a seizure, and it'll be fun for everyone. I say this because I have seizures, not lately, but Doug and I had seizure sex, and it's amazing. I'm just suggesting it to everyone. Get an epileptic and fuck them. That would be fun.
That's what you should put on your dating profile.
Get
Preferences, epileptic.
epileptics.
All right, so I don't know if we ever saw this.
Trace has a comment. Beck does too, and we call her Zvolk digestive system because it's her brother, her oldest niece, and her dad when she was alive. They eat and shit in minutes. That's actually a problem because they're not getting the nutrients absorbed from their
Yeah,
food.
but if it's like you get it in and then you get it out, like it's it's it's
but
an
they're
even
not
trade.
getting the nutrients from their food. And Dan says, "Go America."
America.
And Cindy says, "I'm entirely too picky with food." Girl, we can clean up.
You
your
know what,
diet.
Cindy?
You need a good nutritionist.
You call yourself a hippie, but those motherfuckers
No,
would eat anything.
You need. I
Mud.
don't know that Cindy calls herself a hippie, but
I think
will
she
say
does.
I don't think that she calls herself a
Okay,
hippie, but
maybe
I
not.
think that if you had a good nutritionist, they would help you. Like seriously, like it could change your life to make some food changes. And by the way, we had tonight fucking Big Mac quesadillas. Totally like no food allergens.
It's good to be married to me sometimes.
They're so good. And Risa says, "I'm sorry." That's okay, girl. I appreciate you trying, though.
I don't know. Yeah, wait till one of her comments. It's a good comment.
Cindy has a palate of a 3-year-old.
Mm.
Well, you might know when I was talking, who knows what, because that would be inappropriate.
That would be gross.
And then Matthew says, "Pay taxes on something we use to celebrate the day we stopped paying taxes." Would you like to get me on a fucking tirade, Matthew? Do you really want to? Do you really want to? We're going to need to get baked and do that together. And Dan says, "So I'm from Illinois where weed is legal, but fireworks are not. Well, I'm from America where everything is legal because I was born with freedom. So fuck the government." So there you go. Like, they're fucking us. It's only fair.
There's got to be a good joke in there about how fireworks are from China.
By the way, you can have medical cannabis in the state of Florida, and my friend Hookah Bob recently brought me a whole bunch of medical presents, and
I'm sure
have
Matthew
plenty
gets,
to share with my friends.
Gets his share from.
Oh, I was thinking that it was done.
No,
it was
it was
done.
done.
Yeah,
Okay,
done.
sorry. Yeah.
And Risa says you need to have a vibrator surgically attached to the outer wall of your intestines that mimics
peristalsis.
Peristalsis. I could do that. I have one of those vibrators. I have the one that goes inside and you can have sex at the same time. We've done that. So I could just shove it up my ass. That'll be fun. Doug will be jealous, but there you go. And Tracy says, Beck and I have never scissored.
Well, you're not. Apparently, you're going to lose your lesbian card unless you get on that. On the stick, lady.
You're lose your lesbian card because it's not a thing that lesbians
it's not.
do. It's
you don't need a card for that.
People try it and they're like, "That's not really."
I've heard there are card-carrying lesbians and then not card-carrying lesbians.
There's the Gold Star.
And Gold Star, which
Gold
they
Star
put on the card. Where do you think
a Gold Star gay is a gay or a lesbian that has never been with somebody from the opposite gender?
Then I'm a Gold Star hetero. How's that?
You don't get credit for that. And VRO :
I think
skull
it's shit.
I don't know what that means. We're old. We're not smart. We're not hip. We're not cool. You have to explain things to us like we're 85.
We don't.
And Dan says, "Isn't that like some Amish shit? Like lay close to somebody and somebody else jumps on the bed for them?" That's the Mormons. That's what they do. It's called soaking. They put inside and then their friends shake the bed.
Yes. It's like hand jobs aren't cheating. It's just like that isn't actual sex.
Yeah. Poophole loophole. You weren't here for it. I'm going to tell you and it's Father's Day. And I've told this story a million times. But when I was a young girl, making my way in the world today, it took everything I had. But taking a break from all my worries, it helped a lot. And I would take a walk around the pond with my dad. And my father, in his infinite wisdom, told me to give my boyfriend a hand job or a blow job so I did not get pregnant, which is sound advice. But my father left out the loophole. And I'm suggesting that you all consider it an option if you're a nice Catholic girl saving yourself for marriage. It was the plan originally. It didn't go that way. And then Tracy says, "I know I say that all the time that they are not getting their nutrients. And Tracy says Big Mac quesadillas, yummy. Yeah, you just brown up the beef, put the cheese, make the sauce.
Throw a little bacon in the pan first. I know there's no bacon in a Big Mac.
Matthew says yes.
For all you purists out there.
Dan says amen, sister. And Cindy says we can talk, and I'd love to hear what you recommend, but I likely won't eat any of what you recommend. But I do love Digize. All that helps with the pain.
Oh.
I'm telling you, first of all, don't go into the attitude of I'm not gonna like it. Like, I understand that you're a picky eater,
Cindy,
but
you're gonna get taken to the woodshed.
I promise you, we can find things that you like. I get the Daily Harvest milkshakes, the fucking mint cacao. It's like a mint chocolate chip milkshake. I love that shit. And then Dan says, I only brought recreational marijuana with me. Shoot. See, that's the thing. I just deemed it medical.
Yeah.
Because you have to deal with assholes every day in your life. Like right here. Risa says maybe gape your shoot and get a shot back. Just another solid option.
What is gaping the shoot?
If I could gape my shoot, I'd be shitting. I just can't. But I used to go for colonics, and they really helped a lot.
I have honestly never heard about gaping a shoot.
Can you shove the hose up my ass later?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay, that might help. The Amish and the Mormons. Oh, apparently Amish do it too. I did not know. I just thought they did rum springer, and then they went and did meth. Rum springer is like if you're Amish, and you're like coming of age, you get to go for like a week. To see what the world, like the English world is like, and you go into the English world and you play. You drink tea and have crumpets and whatever. You go off and have fun, and a lot of them get into a lot of trouble because they're
wild. They don't know what's wrong.
They don't know, and they get it like they do stuff that they don't know about. They're introduced to things that they're not familiar with. And
what do you call that? Rum chatter?
Rum springer.
Rum springer.
What the hell is going on with your friends? Why is Danny Ainge not on the court?
Because he's about 70 years old.
That's okay. He was good at that.
He was good.
What color are we?
We are the green. Hence
we were like
the
Celtics.
Lucky the Leprechaun.
Game 5, by the way.
They're up 2-0. If they win tonight, they win championship number 18.
Explain the number thing.
Oh, so the Boston area code is 617. Last time they won the championship was in 08. It was on 617. And today is, you guessed it, 617. And do you know what my area code is? 617.
Mine too.
Nice. We're OG.
And then Courtney says, I'm back. My kids wouldn't stop knocking on the bathroom door. So much for streaming the Yanni. I think your husband's gone during the week. Is that what happens? Here's what you do: you get a bag of M&Ms and you just throw the M&Ms.
Yeah, like
the kids
pigeons
will chase them, and
and then you go moments of peace. Yeah, and then they'll take them a while to find you for more M&Ms.
Risa says, "Take it in the butt for Jesus." It's actually funny that you should mention that. I have taken to messing with.
Oh, geez.
I love everybody, and I love people of every faith. I have friends of every faith. What I don't love is people that shove their religion down people's throats.
But.
Sorry, I just had something terrible come up on my feed. Courtney, I'm really sorry about your friend. Wow, that must be a lot for you. One of Courtney's friends lost a child, and it's just
that's not good.
Absolutely terrible.
How do you go for only on this show we will go take it in the butt for Jesus to that horrible news? That's terrible.
I don't know, but I will say this. Let's say a prayer for everybody that we know that has lost a child. Lorena, Courtney, Randall,
our friend
Donna. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. And we still have the take in the butt for Jesus on the screen the whole fucking time. So, just goes to show humor, only coping mechanism. Find a way to let that shit go. Not that you ever can. Impossible.
So I'll just read through some of the comment. There's a song about Garfunkel and Oates. Oh, about the gape your hole. Nice. William J. Burkhardt, who's an author. The anus is nature's condom.
Oh, well, there you go. It keeps you from getting pregnant, but it does not protect you from everything.
I'm gonna skip that because it's gape the shoot. I am rolling. Dan, why? I don't because you'll see down here. This is only
gape
the
beginning. Shoot. I am rolling. 6 million more and to then, be true, though.
But in all seriousness, I feel you. My mom had every digestive disease issue under the sun. She had 36 inches of her low intestine removed, and the poor women went through hell. I hope you can find a good colonic lady down there. Yeah, she had one up there, and
she lives in Florida, but she's in St. Augustine, so 6 hours away. I don't understand what the comment that you're upset about.
Nonsense from last night. and I played on the Celtics floor and won a state championship on the parquet in 2000. That's crazy, Tracy. You're like a jock. That's crazy good. Was that Weymouth? That must have been. Yes. Say a prayer for your friend, for Courtney's friend. Absolutely. So sorry, Courtney. And Courtney says, yep, I'm the worst with dark humor. After the life I lived, I just got to laugh at the terrible things to keep myself alive.
Yeah, we have to,
absolutely.
because between the national anthem and people losing their children, I'm about to fucking sob everywhere. And Tracy says Rockland.
Rockland,
that's where
Mass.
she's from. We're getting to the point now where we're gonna have to only read the good comments, because we're getting so many comments, and we're also getting some people that are like just being stupid. So there's 161 people watching right now. Thank you so much for coming. We're glad you're here.
161.
We are so glad you're here. By the way, we are live and interactive. We do this 5 nights a week, and on holidays like last night, Father's Day, we don't want anyone to feel lonely. The best way to watch our pod is either on Facebook or YouTube. Preferably follow us on all of the socials, because we never know when we're going to shut the fuck off. Like we're shut off on TikTok right now. But the thing that's really cool is we pull your comments up on the screen when you are on YouTube or Facebook. The people that watch this podcast that come night after night, the Courtneys, the Tracys, the Randalls, the Hookah Bob just got here. Oh my God, so many amazing, Nicole, Randall, so many amazing people that are here night after night after night on the podcast. We love you. We support you. Thank you. And these are the most amazing people you'll ever meet in your life. You join the community, you become a part of it, and you've got a whole new family. You might have a nice family already.
You might, but now you have extra
non-judgmental people with an awesome sense of humor that are going to love you no matter what the fuck you do. They're not going to fight with you over grandma's D-set. I love you.
So Tracy says, I was also the first 8th grader in Rockland history to make varsity tennis. Oh, look at this this tennis minx. Or you could have been the 8th first grader.
She does an awful lot of playing with balls
really
for a lesbian.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe she likes them furry too.
There you go.
So Hookah's late because he invented a golf ball that when it comes within 4 inches of the hole, it goes in. A little word to the wise: do not put it in your pocket.
Naughty.
So now you have a fucked up family who won't judge you and will just laugh at you. Absolutely. We'll laugh with you and at you.
I don't know why you're skipping all of those comments.
Job says Facebook data mines me though.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Don't know. Now you have a fucked up family. And then Dan, you guys rock. So glad I found you. I love the mix of dark and inappropriate and carrying genuine faith renewed in this SWF.
Oh my God,
I'm telling you, between.
Okay, by the way, you have to come to our church cult with us.
No, he doesn't have to go to any church.
You don't have to, but it's fun.
But we found little things over the course of the 2 years that's amazing. And I'm finding that the talent of musicians in
well, let's give them the
Southwest
rundown.
Florida
Let's give them the rundown real quick. Okay, so rundown. Ford's Garage. Best burger. Best burger.
Yeah.
People will tell you Laney Burger. No. And it's also
people tell you
overpriced.
Keg and Cow.
Keg and Cow. No. Ford's. I know it's a chain. If you want a coupon, Costco sells gift cards 30% off. We go there somewhat frequently to the point where they know us. If you want to get, Costco is in Fort Myers, buy all of your food there because it's cheaper. I know, like if you're one person, that seems like a lot. Trust me, come with us. We'll go Costco date. Sanibel. Oh my God.
The best.
We love Turner Beach. I swim with dolphins at Turner Beach all the time. Don't pay every single time you go for parking. Lee County sells you a pass for $60. Do you know how many times I've paid for that pass over and over again since I didn't know that until like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 1 million. Let's see. The Bubble Room is where it's at, but they're still fucking closed because of COVID. But go to the Boops Cafe on Sanibel. Get a slice of cake. We recommend the orange or the white Christmas. Eat that shit up. You will never be the same. I can't have it anymore because of the thing. The Boathouse is a great spot for the sunset, but it's a tourist trap. Let's see where else.
There's a couple of good mini golf places around.
Oh yeah, you can feed gators at Smuggler's Cove, which is fun.
But there's one up in Cape Coral, the tropical.
We like Tropic Breeze, and then there's Gator Mike's. There's a bunch of cool mini golf places. What else do we know about Cape? Yeah, there's a lot of people that need to get laid, and the town is like a goddamn HOA. But there's also some really nice people here. What else do we like in Cape? Jeremiah is on Santa Barbara that we go to. It's temporarily closed, so I don't know. We don't know
what's going on with that, but it's like Italian ice and soft serve layered.
We love the Twisted Fork, which is where we were on Sunday. It's up in Port Charlotte. It's about 45 minutes. Worth the drive. Live music outside. It's right next to the Harley dealership. It's a good time.
Not that we're Harley people, but
we're not. But we have a lot of Harley friends. We're Harley. What else is there that we love
in the Cape?
In Cape,
there's got to be something. It's not in the Cape. It's in Fort Myers. We like La Casita.
La Casita,
Mexican food.
good Mexican, cheap.
Good stuff, cheap. All right, so let's get back to this.
Turner Beach.
So damn, yes, we don't know. With you, not at you. We're laughing. With you, not at you. Laugh my ass. The tennis thing was just because my last name started with B. There were 3 of us total in the 8th grade. Yeah, you were a B in the 8th grade. Oh, no, never mind.
Never been a B in her life.
A little aside, Joe wants to know if we could bake 6 million cookies in 5 years. Wally Amos did it. Why can't you do it? Believe in
Send
yourself.
us some cookies.
You guys are like a creepy but friendly voice in the dark. The podcast helps me silence the constant roar of worry that I live with day in and day out. So thank you. I'm sorry about your constant
Girl,
roar.
do you need me? Because I can get you some.
Your gaping shoot. Dan goes to Costco.
Woo-hoo!
Good man. We'll see you
everybody knows us there.
Hook Island Grill off Cape Coral has all-you-can-eat crab legs for $40 in the month of June. I don't know if you like crab legs, but those Alaskan king crab legs, I will eat my weight in those. But I don't know. These are a little different. He went there and had the orange. Yeah, good first choice. You got to go to the Christmas cake next. Definitely Turner Beach. If you have a handicap tag, you can park anywhere for free, including the A-B spots only.
Haven't seen a
gator yet. Yeah, well, yeah.
Where would you see a gator? Oh, well, Cindy has gators in her backyard. 1.
Yeah. No.
2. We don't see a lot of gators here. They're further south.
Not in Cape Coral, but
Dude, have you been to Everglades City?
Oh,
go to Everglades City.
Ding Darling. Too.
Ding Darling is amazing. You have to go. Buy the annual pass. It's $25. Lasts you all year.
Yeah.
Go down to Everglades City. You want to go to Wagon Wheel Road super early or super late at night. Just drive and drive and drive and drive. If some pit bulls get in your car,
they might chase you a little bit.
It's okay.
But bring bug spray, because it's if you have a Jeep with no roof and no doors and no windows, you kind of get a little bug. Well, I miss Snoop Froggy Frog. Oh yes, she knows about it. She knows about Jeremiah's. Been there next to Bert's. Pelicans is a good substitute of Jeremiah's, but Jeremiah's is the best. Yeah, we just lucky. There's one down here. I own a Harley and love riding, but not a Harley guy. Oh,
that's
look
funny.
At you. I like that. I like your conundrum wrapped in a riddle.
Cindy and her husband are bikers. Hookah Bob's a biker. Our pal Huddy's a biker, and Uncle Paulie.
Uncle Paulie is also a biker.
He's got a Harley, like a cool ass, like it. I thought it was a retro bike, but it's actually an older one.
No.
And then he's got a trike as well.
Tracy says she was a bitch, but sometimes, especially when I'm hangry, don't get me hangry. I am not happy. No, Daddy ain't happy.
He goes from
sleep and hunger. Not good.
I sense it about 10 minutes before he does. When he is fucking grouchy, I'm like, can you please do something to feel better? Because you're going to be fucking flipping out and I can't fucking deal with it. And he has been so much better. I'm so proud of him. Trace, if you're going to be a bitch to people who take you for granted and don't appreciate you.
Yeah.
That need limits. I'm not going to name any names, but if you flip their name upside down, it would say, wow, this person needs boundaries.
All right. Enough, Dr. Phil. If you're a vet, get with me and I can help you find all the great veteran places.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great. Risa, can you hear the ocean if you put my ear to your gaping chute?
Try it.
No, it sounds like a train.
Sounds like a train. A backed up train is what it is.
It sounds like a Harley, actually. Those are snow crab that Hooked Island. Oh, maybe we haven't checked that out. My house, we had coyotes last night.
That's crazy.
You know what's even worse than a coyote? A bat yoti. It's half bat, half coyote.
I know it's similar to Batman, but motherfuck copyright.
Yeah.
John LeJoie, I don't give a fuck. No, it's fuck everything.
Fuck everything.
Great song.
Yeah. So Dan, we can get you in with a ride. Join KSU Cape Coral, whatever that is.
Jesus, I don't get invited.
Look at now. Cindy's coming in here, stealing Dan's thunder with all these nice offers.
Yeah.
Yep. The same with sleep. Yeah, we're cut from the same cloth. Reese's laughing, smiling, carrying on. Doug, I am the same way. Food or sleep, and I'm an asshole. Or I'm an asshole. Yeah, absolutely. And then Matthew says, if only she farted. Yeah. If she had, it would have been the funniest podcast probably in the history of ever, because somebody would have set me up.
Hang on, Dan, you need to go back and watch.
She would have parted and then farted.
I did a puppet show with my tits.
She did. It was hysterical. Episode 39.
There's clips. Just watch this.
It's a motorcycle group that puts on rides just about every day. What? Every day.
These people are retired.
No.
I think we have new neighbors who must think
I have a hard time doing anything every day.
I'm just going to wait 1 second.
We do this podcast.
Hi, new neighbors. We want to introduce ourselves properly another day. Okay. Sorry. We do a podcast. We'll say hi. We'll bring them cookies or something.
Look, she doesn't even know the neighbors.
We don't know them.
How do you know they speak
Well, we're
English?
out here being crazy. I'm sure they maybe they
Oh,
don't.
Dan has
Wow.
joined the KSU group. Thank you very much,
Aw,
Cindy Bennett.
Everybody's
I think
friends.
Cindy gets like $8 if you put her name down on the
I
form.
don't know that she
Or
does. Can you do me a small favor?
It's a reference fee.
Can you run inside and grab me an ice pack because I'm having the finger thing again?
Oh, not the finger thing.
Yeah, I probably should take some
You want to
Antranex
stick it
too.
in my butt?
Yes.
Here.
I shall also probably have the Antranex as well.
You keep the people on your phone.
Okay. So what I did want to tell you is we actually, when we're like not like religious, but we're really spiritual. And so I was like looking up something one day and I found this metaphysical fair at this local church or Center for Spiritual Living. And I wanted to check it out. It's like, I thought it was like a meditation center, some new age hippie bullshit, whatever. And after a tremendous amount of research, I thought it was Scientology. We actually ended up going, and it's basically, it's for people of every faith. You can be like Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, a lot of lapsed Catholics there. And it appeals to all faiths, and we just do a meditation together, and there's an inspirational speaker. They follow what's called The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. It's basically thoughts become things. So it's all about positivity, which is just what we were doing with our lives anyway. So if you're looking for a place that's like a spiritual home, but isn't going to like shove religion down your throat, it's the spot to be. We go, we haven't been as much, and we're helping them with their marketing. We've just been straight out lately, but hopefully we'll be there on Sunday. We'll see. Anyway, worth checking it out. Cindy says, shit phone, gonna die. Well, girl, plug in. And then Dan says, so I missed something about a boob puppet show. Yeah, there's a, what do you call it? There's a, it's a clip. If you watch the shorts, you'll eventually come to it. That smells funny. Okay. Cindy wants you to grab her a Pepsi. And she says, thanks. I just read something today. It was on it was on Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura's Two Bears One podcast. And they said that Black people like Pepsi better than Coke. And I don't know. And I think that might be racist, but they called their Black friend to confirm. The clip I watched was too short. So I don't know if you're Black or if there's any Black people watching, but if you could let us know if you like Pepsi better than Coke, or if there's no truth to it. Because I found out that white people, the whiter you are, the more you like cheese. Doug is so white, he's pink. He loves cheese.
Love cheese. You kidding? Wow. Then Cindy is going to shit because her phone's going to die. And then
Sorry.
Dan is a recovering Catholic.
Catholic school. This is what happens when you send your kids to Catholic school.
Yeah,
Dreadlocks, tattoos, dick sucking. That's what happens.
So find yourself a nice Catholic, recovering Catholic girl.
When they're out of school, but it also works with the little boys.
No, don't even go there.
That's what they do.
Right. So Courtney says, minded. What does her do? Because I wasn't here.
I don't remember.
Tracy says, that's my usual target. LOL. The boob puppet show was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. Guess I know what he'll be doing tonight.
Watching short clips or jerking
Cindy,
off to the podcast.
I can't drink Coke. Makes me sick. What are you talking about, Cindy? Coke is goddamn delicious. It is. Dr. Pepper, also delicious.
Listen,
Pepsi,
Coke,
too sweet.
Coke, not good for you. And also,
special occasions for me.
And also, if I were going to have something that was not good for me, I would want them to put the cocaine back in. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good
I'm
point.
going to muscle test my medicine. You can laugh at me.
That was supposed to be two separate thoughts. I was raised Catholic, believe it or not. Courtney, we believe.
Yeah, we believe it.
Yeah, we believe that. Yeah, because you're out there sunning your butthole and steaming your vag. So that's called a double whammy. I don't know if you know about it.
The priest would invite her over to steam her butthole and her vag. That's a Catholic thing.
What if they did that whole like exorcist thing that the bed starts shaking and like she's steaming her vag and it was crazy.
That's a lot. Side note, if you have a medication you don't like the smell of, hold your nose while you take it till it's swallowed and take it with some lemonade.
Tune in for more medical advice.
Hey, listen, if you want to learn how to swallow, I'm your girl.
My usual target is wow upside down. Dan, never like Coke, just the way it smells. I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing. I don't know. Some people, I can see people like not liking root beer or like Dr. Pepper, but I don't know.
I think you're missing what he's saying.
Oh, the way it smells.
Coke?
Oh, it's cocaine. Cocaine.
That is not a drug we need.
I wasn't raised in any religion.
For you.
Yeah, me neither.
That's why I took him to the center and he loves it.
I was kind of raised sort of like, we celebrated Christmas and.
That's not being raised in religion. Did you?
But I lived in
a
very Jewish neighborhood.
Did you go to church?
Never went.
Did you go to CCD? What are your friends doing?
They're up 16-15.
Woohoo! Go Celtics!
Tracy, I miss soda, but been without it for 3.5 years.
Yeah, I don't need soda. I drink
Yeah.
iced tea.
Iced tea.
Iced tea and
terrific.
lemonade.
Matthew's got to hit the hey, good night, praying for Bob and his wife again. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Oh, Bob, how are you
Matthew.
feeling? I've been thinking
Thanks for
about
stopping
you.
by.
Tracy, Court says, yes, Stace, you got it right. Cindy says, oh, I made Turner's Beach a nude beach for a minute. Showed every one my white ass. Yeah, girl. Did you send a picture? Because I would like to see that. And Hookah Bob says, how the hell do you steam your vag and it doesn't hurt? Far away. I went for a facial today. They steamed my face. Still haven't gotten to my facial, by the way. You guys are very chatty
Bob,
tonight.
this is how well we know our viewers. Courtney gave childbirth and it ripped her CLIT, we'll say. And if
Clit,
she can
for
endure
those of
that
you
kind of
can't
pain,
spell,
she
clit.
can endure a little
She ripped
steamy situation
No,
down there.
it's the steam. If it's far away, gets cooler. And Tracy says, I miss anything carbonated. I'm sorry, sweetie. And Tracy says, I was raised Catholic. No, thank you. Listen, if you want to be Catholic, you be
we don't
Catholic.
care.
It's just not my jam.
It's okay.
And Dan says, holy cow, did you just say CCD? Yes, I did, motherfucker.
Flashback hard. That's
Mrs.
funny.
Doobie was my CCD teacher, and I could never get away with anything because my grandmother was a
Doobie.
Eucharistic minister at the church. She knew everything I did.
Was she
And
smoking
Dan said
doobies?
flashback hard.
Yeah.
Like hard, like the priest was hard. When he took
No.
you in the back room
Would you stop
for
with that
confession?
inappropriate
Were
look?
you
See
in
what
a-
I told you, Dan? It starts at, I'm trying to say peenie, and she's talking about priests.
I'm sorry. I
sucking dick.
hashtag this podcast dark humor every night. Everyone knows what they're getting into.
All right.
1, 2, I think we cannot ignore the fucking nastiness of the fucking Catholic Church and how they fucking covered up little boys being molested. Of my middle school class, like 4 of the boys are dead, 2 are in jail. There was 27 kids. And it was a molesty church. It was
Well,
one
hang
of
on
the
a second.
churches where the molesters were. What?
They all have one thing in common.
They know me.
Oh,
Oh, I'm responsible.
talking about.
And then Dan says flashback hard, and Cindy says, I didn't wear my bathing suit, but I brought it with me and decided halfway through I wanted to swim, so I stripped right on the beach and put my suit on. Girl, there's bathrooms. And then do it.
Not for her.
And
apparently.
Rita said, I love the taste of both, but it makes me feel like shit. I haven't had it probably over a year. Now I drink Olipop out of a wine glass so I can feel fancy. I
very
didn't like it. I found it has that stevia taste. But you do you. You know what I have occasionally? Clearly Canadian. You know where I get it? Costco. Dan Derek says clit rip sounds like a metal band.
And it's a metal band that has a song also called Clit Rip.
Wait, is that a thing?
What?
Is that a thing?
What?
Could you make a song called Clit Rip?
Yeah, I couldn't.
I
Sure.
want to make it a chord.
Clit Rip.
And then Mrs. Doobie, I love it. Yeah, she Doobie like with the weed, but not so
Yeah.
much. And sure, she's very dead by now. And I loved her though. Courtney said the right side of my clit is never stitched war wound. I literally split in 2 pieces, but it's very unique. I kind of like it. Girl,
Do you have like 2 now? That'd be good.
I'm not trying to be rude, but can you send me a picture? I want to see your clit. Like that sounds interesting. Hey, Pete, did you have a reduction in sexual satisfaction? How
Or
are
is
you?
it an increase?
Please tell us more. And never any weird stuff like that for me in the Catholic
Yeah.
Church. Well, maybe you were ugly. Have you thought about that?
No, you can't say that.
Dude, every time one of my friends, I was molested as a kid. Every time one of my friends, like I joke inappropriately about being molested as a kid, but that's not for everybody.
okay.
Some people are bothered by it. So I always say, I'm sorry, were you molested like in the middle of a sentence in case they were, because I don't want to upset them. And so every time one of my friends tells me that they were, and I tell them it was because they're ugly. What? And
then he says, but yes, Stacy agreed.
yeah, you are ugly.
No, that's not.
Dude,
I
I'm
know what you're
sorry.
saying.
If we give you a hard time, it's because we like you. If we
Cindy-
don't give you a hard time, we don't like you.
And Cindy can't walk in the soft sand because of her bum foot.
I
You
hear
should get a foot donor.
Which side
is
do you
what
go to?
do.
We go to the far side because they have that little handicap.
Yeah, there's
mat.
like a little thing. Yeah. Well, not by myself. Everyone's in the water, so who cares? Just a bit of tits and ass. It's the best kind of
rock
tits
out
and
with
ass.
your tits out, girl.
Um,
I wish I was there to see it. Send me a picture.
This is a good thing. Twice as nice, maybe. No, Courtney, you tell us.
Everybody's fascinated by
Cindy
Courtney's
says,
clit.
"You mean you have 2?"
I know. We all want to know.
Dude, I'm definitely ugly. Dan says,
have
Tracy's
to laugh.
laughing her ass off. A 4 clit. This is like a reptilian situation. No, thank the Lord. It still has the same ability to give me an orgasm.
Hey, girl.
Nice.
Same or not better?
Like, could you do it over here and then do a little over here? Do you have to have both at once? Or I don't know.
I will say this: if that construction work there is Derek's handiwork, he's doing some beautiful work.
Oh, look at him.
You are not ugly at all, my friend. Can I put you on the backup husband list? It's a thing I do. Keep going through the comments.
Yeah, she has backup on.
Well,
I don't know.
I
don't know what's
stalk this man.
facts. The more they like you, the more they pick on you. I love it.
It's true.
And then I've always wondered what it might be like to get oral sex from a person with a forked tongue.
I literally know this person. Facebook's telling me it looks like you do not know this person. I literally know them. We had this problem yesterday.
Dan says he loves the fact that you don't think he's completely hideous.
No, I think he's really cute. Is this your
Courtney,
wife?
like a snake tongue, but to the side. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. He's here in a picture with two lovely ladies. One's a pretty blonde girl with like a pink thing on, and then the other. I don't want to show your page, but and then the other one is another pretty girl
She's
with sunglasses
you.
on. Or is that your family? Is that your wife and your daughter? They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. I think they might be. Yeah, he's this beautiful family.
The sound of Doug. The sound Doug is hilarious. I don't know what I did. What did I do? That's my work. He says that's his handiwork. Oh, a forked tongue would be amazing for a lesbian. Yeah.
I just want to show you guys this. If you need any work done, Cindy, I know you own your house in.
Yes, wife and daughter. Look at that.
I'm not going to show your family, but I do want to show this beautiful picture here. Look at these built-ins. Aren't those beautiful?
That's
you
very
did some
nice.
beautiful work.
Missing a doorknob. Look, no, wait. It looks like one of those crystal doorknobs.
This is beautiful work. So, Dan, tell us what you do with the full list of services you do and how we can support you.
He's a carpenter.
Wait.
Jesus was a carpenter.
You're just like Jesus. Do you have holes in your hands? Actually, it was the wrists. They did the wrist.
Oh, yeah. Well, oh, my God. If you actually look into the crucifixion,
I don't want to. I had enough of that.
It's not good. There's no doorknob missing. Yeah, I'm just a wise ass. Yeah.
He has to be a pain in the. Well, yeah, but that's you just like insulted his.
I'm
work.
sorry. No, it's.
It'd be like you saying like that. Well.
What
he has from time to time.
Oh, I've made people cry.
Made a little. Oh, he does make children usually.
And I don't mean to. I'm just whatever.
But he's made his share of AI or marketing fuck ups in his day.
Oh yeah,
trust me.
Kidding? Not AI marketing fuck ups. What
just regular. I don't know. You just fuck up in regular stuff. We all fuck up on a daily basis occasionally. So, how are
unlike Jesus over here with his woodworking?
On comments?
I believe. Wait. Get the wife here, and especially with us Friday nights when we do.
Yeah, a lot of couples play. We're gonna have to start making the couples beat teams at this point. Although we're thinking about making multiple jackpots.
Yeah, we don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it. But then we play the Quiplash, which is kind of like Cards Against Humanity, and you get to make your own answer. And mostly, if you answer Monster Dog, like what was Jesus's favorite meal? It would be Monster Dog. Like no matter what you do, if you can't think of an answer, you just say Monster Dogs. These people love it. They think we love Monster Dog.
I'm afraid of them, but most everybody else loves them.
And then Dan says he was a remodel contractor in his past life. In his current life, I don't know what he is.
Are you gonna get licensed in Florida and go do work on fucking Sanibel? You'll be loaded in like an hour.
And then I made my husband
borrow money.
I made my husband join us on Fridays, and Chris has actually won it, and he's very funny.
Chris is on fucking steroids that only make him very, very good at Quiplash. That motherfucker is killing us every week. Although everybody's won a few.
And Tracy is a lesbian, and she says she's not a fan of any dog.
Wait, hang on. Do you not use like dildos or strap-ons or anything like that? I'm just curious. Like you don't have to tell us.
Well, we asked this question before. I was asking like if there was a realistic dildo or like some sort of thing that they use, would it turn them off if it was more realistic? If it was actually realistic, it looked veiny, everything, right? Would that be a turn off because it looks too much like whereas a dolphin might be more attractive or whatever. I'm just curious, and we have you here, and you're So Dan is working on his handyman license, currently selling and installing closet organization systems currently.
Good for you. Yeah. There's so much work. Actually, you should reach out to some people we know that just opened a kitchen bath studio in town. Remind me after the podcast. Yeah, I'll give you their information because they're new in town as well, and I guarantee you they need a carpenter.
Oh, so Courtney says, "Oh, I love the veins." Is that weird?
I love the veins too.
Oh,
when I was looking up flamingo sex toys yesterday, I saw a very veiny one, and then they had one that looked like a dog one.
Tracy says we used to have toys, but find it more intimate without the toys.
I will say we're like I like a little vibe on my clit if I get sore or if I'm trying to be efficient.
It's because sometimes it's about the efficiency.
It's about the efficient because I don't have all day, and my body sometimes does not go as quickly as I would like it to, or I get sore, and so a lot of times we'll use a vibe on the clit.
And Courtney used to be a phlebotomist, so maybe that's why she likes the veins.
That makes
Very
sense.
good. And Dan is thanking you for the connection. Yeah,
You're welcome.
they'll take a referral from us.
So there's not much you know about this podcast, but I will tell you this: we have been at this for a year. Last 8 weeks, we've been really promoting it. We're people that believe in supporting the people that support us. These people have changed our lives. They've saved my life. They're amazing. And so I'm going to do everything I can to help everyone here every day of my life till the day I fucking die. So there you have it. What's going on with your friends?
They just hit a monster 3. They're up 34-22.
How far into the game?
They're in 10 minutes left in the first. They have the ball.
They just look like little ants to me.
So Tracy says, I like the vibrator by myself, but Beck knows the cheat code well. Yeah, you got to know the cheat code. You got to know it. Veins plural. I thought there was just the one big one.
Honey, can you rip your dick out?
Yes, I can.
Will you?
Probably not. No.
Okay, so I have stories to tell.
So Cindy wants to hear about the facial. So
okay, so the facial. So this woman advertised on Cape Coral Neighbors. By the way, Cape Coral Neighbors, much nicer than Residents of Cape Coral. Residents of Cape Coral is like, I don't even know how to describe it. Sorry. Okay, so I have to pull this up. Claudia is her name, and it's the name of the shop is Blue Day Spa. Blue Day Spa. It's this little orange building in Matlacha that I can't even pull up, so I'm just going to show it to you. It's this little orange building in Matlacha.
The lean-to.
Sorry, it's technically Bokeely, I think. So it's right when you know that light is where you take the left to or right to go to Bokeely, left to go to Pine Island.
There.
Cindy has.
Oh, Cindy.
You want to just at that light, instead of turning either way, turn into the parking lot on the left, and it's right there. So it was $75 for a facial. Everywhere else I looked for a facial was $150 plus.
I was going to do it for free.
We will get to that in a minute because you still did not get your Father's Day blowjob, and it's not looking good for you at this point. We'll get back to
What the hell did I do?
So this woman's name is Claudia.
Claudia.
She only charges $75 for a facial, $75 for 60 massage. So technically, I could have gotten a massage and a facial for the price I would have paid for a facial anywhere else. I have been breaking out really badly, so she helped me. She got all the stuff out. She does a traditional facial, steam extractions mask. You know it.
No vag.
Oh,
no
massage.
Vag.
She does a hand massage, a
hand
foot massage, and a neck massage, and she loved my dreadlocks. She's from Peru. She has the most amazing accent. I'm not going to kid you about this. It is not like a deluxe spa. It's like this little shack with an air conditioner on the window, and it was really hot in there. But she has the best energy, and she did the best facial and everything. It's just, and this woman looks like she's 25, and she's fucking 9. Just amazing. I absolutely love her. You need to go there. If you want the number to book, she puts this on public, so I'm not like sharing. I'm not like giving bad information. Her name's Claudia, and it's 407-367-8765. Claudia.
Should read that faster.
Amazing.
Because I was like writing it down. And
amazing. I will read it again. 407-367-8765. Claudia, get yourself a fucking facial and a massage. You deserve it. Please bring cash to tip her. If you can pay in cash, that's even better. Okay, so what else do we have? So I highly recommend. Just left there with the best feeling. What do we have for comments?
So Dan was saying petty, nasty, and that was his take on Cape Coral Residence Group.
Yes.
Cindy says, "Oh, Residents of Cape is fun. If you, I'll have to add you to the Cape Assholes page."
Okay, so I left that group because people were coming after me, and I was like, like I couldn't take it. It was making me sad.
It's a good man right there, which I believe he's talking about me offering to give you a facial for free.
Yeah, we'll wait till you hear the blowjob story.
I have seen that building. Can you drop the name? All right, so we're all caught up. Okay, go.
Yeah, it's Blue Day Spa. Blue Day Spa. And then Blue Day Spa. So I do want to continue on the story of yesterday before we get to our
it was Father's Day.
It was. So yesterday, Father's Day is coming. And I say to my husband, they're doing things over there. I say to my husband, what is it that, I think to myself, what does my husband want for Father's Day? But we all know what he really wants for Father's Day. Let's be serious. So I wake up early in the morning knowing that if we want something, we buy it. And we don't really need anything.
Keyword here. Early.
In the morning. It was 8 o'clock.
Was it 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Or 7. It was either 7 or 8.
Sunday. The
So
day
I'm
of the
like
Lord.
over here pawing at him, trying to get to his parts. See, like I am right now. Do you see what happens? Doesn't want to be touched. So I had said, "Hey, do you want your Father's Day blowjob?" He said,
I
too
said I
tired.
was too tired. Let me
I'm
wake
asleep.
up first. Like you can't,
I
how am
laugh.
I going to enjoy it if I'm half asleep?
I'm sorry, gentlemen. The gentlemen that are watching here tonight, are you
You want to
able
half
to
asleep,
enjoy
or do you want
a blowjob while you're
awake
half
so you can
asleep?
enjoy it?
Would you mind if someone on Father's Day woke you up at 7:00 in the morning by putting your penis in your mouth? No. You know why? Doug doesn't appreciate it because he gets it too often. Poorest people in the world.
Oh, so that
happy-
makes me the bad guy.
I'm saying maybe you should have a little gratitude. Later on that day, I offered him a handy and another blowy.
Hang on. It was literally 4 minutes before we
You
go on
are the
podcast.
only man in the world who makes excuses
Hey,
as to why you
and
shouldn't
we're
get
sitting
your.
out here in public in like the screen porch. It's light out, and she's like, "Hey, you want it now?" And I'm like, well, "It's 4 minutes of thing."
I am married to the only man in the world who bitches and moans and makes excuses for why he can't get blowjobs.
You know what? Maybe I don't even want it now.
Good, because it's off the table. You need to
I'm
learn
gonna
to
sit over
appreciate
here.
it. If you write in and you would appreciate a blowjob, I might just give you one instead of this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the point is, I somehow got into a conversation with an idiot on the internet,
Okay.
as I do.
All right. So apparently, Chris didn't get his Father's Day gift either. She's so burnt she can't move. That's because your white ass was out on the beach.
Girl, get the solar
unprotected.
recovery. How many times
Yeah,
have I said
solar
on the podcast?
recovery. We have an answer for that.
Do you want some? I can bring it over if you want.
We're not
It's
bringing anything over. She can order it from Amazon as quick as we can.
It's solar recovery. It comes in a blue bottle.
Blue bottle.
It's
amazing.
actually made by a company on Sanibel.
It's crazy.
You spray it, it makes the sunburn go away, makes the pain go away. Aloe? No. This shit.
It's the best.
$17
Sleep
a bottle,
blowy.
worth every penny.
Oh, well, that's a sleep blowy. Chris enjoyed it. Chris enjoyed a sleep blowy.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone wants to sleep.
Dan says it's usually up before me anyhow. Yeah, well,
See?
sometimes. Well, not when you're 58. Public
Your
sex
shit
is
gets hard in the morning.
public sex is best, says Cindy.
See? I like it. I can't blow them in the Jeep because I drive and it don't got no doors.
it's not
And
gonna
it's a
work.
stick.
Solar cover is amazing, Tracy says. It is, absolutely. Doug doesn't want you hanging out with me, LOL. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
He would just
The
be
two of
happy if
you?
I left the house.
I'm a bad influence. Yeah, well, the two of you together might change the
You
axis
have
of the
bail
earth.
money.
I have bail money.
You have bail money.
Nah, you're gonna learn your lesson.
I think I
Like,
have
just
a
like I'm
bunch
learning
of it.
my sleepy blowjob lesson. You're gonna learn your lesson when you
What's
and Cindy are in jail and me and Chris are watching a game. The peace
What
and
game
quiet.
are you going to watch?
I don't know.
You're not even watching your basketball
We'll watch
game.
it. I'm watching the basketball
48
game.
to
It's
31.
about to be 46-31.
How's it going to go backwards?
Tatum at the line, puts it up and in. 46-31 Celtics. 7 minutes left in the second.
Okay, so this is the conversation I had.
Okay.
Mm.
This is the conversation. As you wait.
Oh, it's Sick Twisted Humor. So I belong to a group called Sick Twisted Humor. Love this group.
Seems apropos.
And so there's they have many a conversation, and one of the things was about sorry, that's not what I was looking for. One of the conversations they had was about Mother's Day versus Father's Day. So I want to just read you this. Okay, Mother's Day commercials, diamonds on sale, $3,000. Father's Day commercials, Target cargo shorts on sale for $12. There is some validity to this point. I don't get a present. Did I get a present? When was the last time I got a present on Mother's Day?
I got you a nice package of goodness from
from the
Apothecary.
Apothecary. That was amazing. But we don't normally do presents. We don't. We just because we buy what we need. So I said, to be fair, I don't buy my husband anything for Father's Day. I just give him what he really wants, and I put devil ears. And of course, a lot.
Wink, wink.
I didn't do wink, wink. I put devil heads.
Devil head.
And so many people thought it was funny. And then Billy Jack Rose said, should be giving that to him anytime, not just a special day. And I'm like,
I agree with Billy.
yeah, but here lies the problem. If you do it all the time, they take it for granted. So then he says, and I said, it's funny that you said that. I woke him up this morning to give him his present. And he said, I'm tired. I need more sleep, which either means I'm terrible at it or he's getting too many. Given the trajectory of our relationship, I'll assume the latter, but we'll discuss it on our podcast tonight. 6 months in.
Look at that little, like she slides in the podcast promo.
Stupid, crazy, not stupid. So in any case, yeah. So 6 months into our relationship, I had the ring. Within a year, we were married, and he bought me a Jeep. So I must be doing something right. And the whole, not that exciting. This guy just goes ape shit. And I wanted to share this with you
Keeps
guys.
going and going.
Some of you honestly believe sex is the answer to everything. Huh? What are you with? A frat boy? Wow. You could have been terrible. Too many ain't necessarily a good thing either. Don't you realize you could give him too much and he will still roll out of bed and still cheat on you on his way to Walmart for that box of screws he suddenly remembered? Okay. This is hard.
Again, how am I the bad guy?
My husband only drives to the Publix at the end of the street and back. That is it. Publix and back. Publix. Once in a while, he'll go to Target, but he has never gone to Walmart all by himself. That's like the other side of town. He needs his chauffeur wife to do it so he can watch fucking sports on his phone the whole time. And also, we don't shop at Walmart.
You took me to Walmart on Christmas Eve.
We were desperate. It was not good. Okay, so if he wants to cheat on me, he's welcome to. If you could find...
Call me ladies.
His phone number is...
617. As you already know.
Arrogance is thinking I please my man whenever he wants, or I gotta be good, or he's still with me, etc. is absolute madness, LOL. Men are deeper than any throat at the end of the day.
No,
women who think that usually lose their man to women they feel are beneath them, not as attractive, not as intelligent, not as successful, less sex appeal, etc.
Nobody wants a smart.
If you could find a woman who is less attractive, not as intelligent, or has less sex appeal, or is successful than I am, I would be shocked. Good luck.
Don't talk about yourself that way. You're a beautiful woman.
I know.
You're just a little.
Everybody wants me.
Chatty.
Like 4 people here. A lot of men will pass on alone time for fishing. If you woke him up with what he actually wanted, I'd bet anything his reaction would have been, I'm tired. Wouldn't have been, I'm tired. I need more sleep. Holly Berry could have woken that man up with a blowjob and he would have walked out. He would have been like, I'm too tired. You do not know my husband.
Although I might have jumped out of bed for a B-Bender Telecaster. I might have jumped out of bed.
Well, then get a job, and I will buy one. We'll buy you one with your money. Okay.
But don't wake me up with it.
Did I?
What?
Oh yeah. No. Did I not tell you to buy the fucking thing?
Yes, you did.
We have no money.
I like guitars, folks.
A guitar. He has many guitars that he does not even touch. He could get another one that he doesn't even touch.
I have a saxophone I don't touch. I have a bass clarinet I don't touch. We have a shell of a piano that we use as a shelf.
I'm tired.
What's your point?
Men have a way of finding energy for the things they want to do or deal with. Yeah, 16-hour days, and he's 58 years old. Everything is always fine with us. We will never tell you what we want or expect more than a crappy morning head when we've been getting.
There's no such thing as crappy morning head.
Hang on a second. We've been getting from you just about every day since we met you. No, that's not happening in this house. And we will make sure that you understand that we're fine and continue to tell them and thank you and think you're the superstar. And tell them they're overthinking and not to worry when they doubt themselves when they have a damn good reason to. Don't worry. I'm sure he's fine. That's how other unhappy men feel. And that's their fault.
I think this guy has got some issues of his own to work out.
And I said, you've got some, well, I think he's been probably listening to too much Andrew Tate. I said, listen, I think Andrew Tate has some good points, but the Tate bros are where the problem seems to be. And I said, you've got some feelings that you've been holding in for a while. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry that you're in that place. For me, it's just a funny story. You really don't know anything about me or my marriage. You're welcome to watch our podcast sometime and see what a healthy relationship looks like. We're best friends. We spent all of our time together. We've been married 11 years and we've been through hell during that time and we just keep getting better. I wish everyone could have a marriage like mine. And he said, I've never experienced it like that, not with anyone serious. So I don't really have any feelings about it. I just know how women are sometimes. And I wasn't trying to insult. I spoke hypothetically. It's far too common a situation. And I just explained some things about my life.
So,
and you guys and how awesome you are and how grateful I am that you're here. And so, I turned it into a positive, which I'm always shooting for. But I think that's the key point here is to be kind to people on the fucking internet and in the world, because who you are online is who you are in real life. And also to not take anything personally, because sometimes people say fucked up shit. Doug's watching the Celtics game.
I am. They were driving. They just scored again. 48-35.
You're still you're supposed to commentate.
Okay. I was just gonna read this. I'm not gonna read that one, but I'll come back to it. You guys agree with Billy, but you don't want it in the morning.
Why would you read Bills and Jets?
Oh, because it was not on topic. I was Bills and Jets. I cannot watch a Bills and Jets game with a Jets fan because there will be there will be murder.
I have to root against the
And
Jets
probably
every game.
murder with me as well, because if he's an avid fan. You agree with Billy, but you don't want it anymore. I was sleeping. God damn it. Don't you guys understand? Doug is a frat boy. Ha ha ha. It actually is pretty funny. Opposite. The guy sounds like he isn't getting laid and is bitter with his own wife.
Oh, I should have stalked him a little bit.
Oh, let's check him out. What a depressing dude. This person is projecting their own insecurities.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Everything anyone says, it's not
And
about
Dan
you, it's
says-
about them.
Dan says, be kind always, and that's like the simplest. It don't cost nothing.
Yeah, and by the way,
Don't cost
like,
nothing to be kind to
listen,
somebody.
We had, like, for example, we've had many guests on the podcast. One of the guests we recently had on was the impulsive duo, Eric and Candace. Lovely, lovely people. They're swingers. We interviewed them
They're
for the
very
podcast.
nice.
It was an amazing interview. They're very nice people. That's not
Smart.
for us.
Nice.
But we're curious about their lives and why they do what they do. And so we know now. And y'all, if you want to watch that episode, you can. And by the way, follow them. They're super cool. But like I encounter people every day who I don't understand. I'm married to someone who I don't fucking understand, but I love him.
Very complex.
I care. I want to know more. I want to understand him.
I'm too complex for your lady brain.
Oh. You should.
I'm frat boy. I'm
You-
frat boy. I'm just talking frat boy stuff.
You, Billy Jack Rowe, should go hang out with the other Billy Jack Rowe. I gotta look him up.
Now I got to talk some locker room talk. Oh, holy crap! That was pretty funny.
So there's some
Crack
other
myself
things.
up
I
sometimes.
just have to look this guy up. Shit.
I think it's funny. The guy talking about blowjobs is initials are BJ.
Billy
That's funny.
Jack Rowe, he's wearing a cowboy hat in this picture. He wears cowboy hats a lot.
So it's okay, Doug. My husband is Cindy says my husband tells me all the time he doesn't understand me.
Who does he remind you of?
McConaughey,
It's a cross between Charlie and Grozier.
Charlie Grozier McConaughey is what he is. Anyways, I don't want to dox anybody. I
I'm
don't
not
think
pulling his
that's good.
picture up. I'm just looking at this page.
But see, I turned it around, Cindy. I said that she can't understand with her
this is all
little
public
tiny
information.
little lady brain that she can't understand me. See how he did that? I turned it around in a weird sort of self-deprecating way. I tried to be a frat boy. So that's
It's not really going to work out that way.
I'm gonna be a frat boy from now on. I'm
Whatever
gonna grab people by the pussy.
I don't think that frat boys inherently grab people by the pussy, but you do you, boo. You do you, boo. I've been watching The Real Housewives.
Oh
of
yeah,
Atlanta.
yeah. The housewives they have their own vernacular. There's all kinds
well,
of stuff.
but a lot of it is like a lot of it's like you know, hip and trendy, and some of it's Black culture. And
But it's
we're
hip and
learning-
trendy for like 8 years ago.
well, but that's the
'cause
problem
we're
is
watching
that,
reruns.
that the Black community comes up with cool stuff to say, and the white community, well, then the gays pick it up, or maybe the gay. Actually we're really what we're y'all. Thank a gay and thank a person of color next time you see them, because it funnels down to
and
us.
It's all the culture.
They invent
coming
all
from
the
that.
cool shit,
Yeah.
and we just like, you know, we just
like Andy Warhol.
10
and shit.
years later we're
Basquiat,
saying word to your mother.
Keith
Keith Haring.
He's all like artists from that were gay that developed all kinds of crazy crap that was good. All right, so Cindy says I am not a frat boy, and Risa thinks I might be a fart boy. I did have
He doesn't
I
fart.
did
He's-
have Beanie Weenie today for I make Beanie Weenie that was fantastic.
We will
I
be
ate
married
it today
11 years in July. Known each other 12 years in July.
in July.
This man has never farted in front of me.
I don't
not
know.
once.
I think it's
I bend over to pick
private.
something up, I fart. I reach for something, I fart. I cough, I fart. I sneeze, I fart. It's a problem. No matter what this is the problem with my farts. They're not intense enough to push the shit out.
Oh, maybe that's what there's so many they're sneaking by the goalie and getting out.
I don't appreciate it.
I don't know what you have to do.
Okay, so
Fart boy.
Adobe is trending.
Why is Adobe
on the
trending?
TikTok.
Because of
on the Twitters? Because
their
Adobe
exorbitant price?
it's not just, well, they are being sued over making it difficult to unsubscribe and billing issues.
Yeah.
But the which, by the way, we could probably skip a month at a time. Adobe, apparently their new regulations basically say that they can take your content and make it Shutterstock available, like license it. So you really need, everybody who uses Adobe for business purposes, I highly recommend that you go in and read the new terms of service. You may not want them.
Because Adobe is great. That's why. That you know what the Shutterstock
Can you
thing
read
might.
that comment out loud?
I did. I said because
you didn't.
Adobe is great. That's why I actually said those exact words.
Okay,
Um,
don't mumble.
I will say this about Adobe. It might be just their AI content that they create, because
I don't know,
Yeah,
but I
it's
know
possible-
that I
possible
know
that
that
would
there's
go on
some
Shutterstock.
but there's some serious questions about what they've done. Jack Black. Whoo, 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 whoo. So we had
Excuse my
hashtag
wife.
this the other day, but sorry,
Yeah, you're coughing.
we had hashtag this the other day. Jack Black, because apparently he supported Biden, but I hadn't watched it. Oh my God. He goes out on stage in these American flag overalls and he says, my manager called me and said that George Clooney and Julia Roberts want you to speak up for the president. I'm like,
So he name dropped like 4 people in that sentence, and
it was just bad.
it's funny. I think his Tenacious D stuff is funny, but he like just rubs me the wrong way. Like
I've actually liked him.
he
Until now.
did that shitty King Kong movie and stuff. But anyway, and I'm all about the lefty liberals. I really am. But when you start name dropping Clooney
Well,
and
and
Julia
also-
and like it's
But
just
also, you
Just
said
dumb.
yesterday that they could have put up anybody that would be better than Biden.
maybe not anybody, but definitely there's some people that I think would have garnered some
Not-
passion.
The poor
over
man, passion.
this-
He's lucky he's getting oxygen. He's fucking old as shit. Hashtag Katy Perry is trending. There was a reason why Katy Perry was trending.
She had like some photo that came out that was pretty fucking hot. If look for the photo.
The problem
We'll
is I
share
look
it.
it up. I look all this shit up right before the podcast, and
Yeah.
then it just goes in and out my brain super fast. Woman's World song.
Yeah,
Is
look
this-
at her,
oh,
look at
yeah.
that.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a new
we-
song coming. That's what it is.
It's a man's
The
world.
song's coming out on July 11th. The video is coming
Yeah.
out July
Why don't
12th.
you share that.
Katy Perry was formerly a Christian singer, and so that's what she's
Look at
showing
that.
us now. So there's a lot of people in the
It's-
QAnon community who have claimed that Katy Perry, in order to be a part of the Illuminati or to be famous, she had to sacrifice herself to the devil or some shit like that. I will say it's a long way from Christian singer to that. So maybe they're not entirely wrong. I don't
This
know.
kind of looks like a transformer mated with Cher and Demi Moore from Striptease, and they had a baby.
Dude,
And
it's
that's
hot.
what happened.
It's hot as fuck.
It is
and I'm
hot.
looking forward to the song, but I'm just saying that it's a long way from Christian singer to that. And congratulations, Katy Perry. By the way, if you're a woman watching this and you're feeling bad about your body, this is heavily airbrushed. 1. 2,
Shutterstock owns it now.
that bitch has a trainer. Her job is to be healthy. Don't feel, and she has a stylist, and she has a nutritionist and a personal chef, all that shit. Don't believe that is a normal body shape. And men, seriously, you can't be that stupid.
Your dick doesn't know the difference.
Okay,
I-
well, rub one out with your dick that doesn't know the difference. I will go blow someone else. Thank you.
You keep threatening.
Luigi's trending. There's a new Mario game coming out.
I was going to say something about the
Yes, Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I don't know.
6/27, Luigi Mansion 2 HD is coming out. I
Luigi
believe
Mansion is a good game. It's like
I
you
never
got to
played the
go
first
around
one.
with a flashlight. I hate the flashlight levels, but they had some cool bits of that.
I haven't played the first one, so I don't know. I need to play the second one. But now you know. And also, we had done a thing a couple months ago about how there are gay characters in the Super Mario verse. I highly recommend you Google it. I think it was Google that their AI said that there were many gay characters in the Mario universe. I thought it was fitting for Pride, but we did it a couple weeks ago. I don't have time to look it up. Pfizer is trending.
Uh-oh.
They're getting sued.
Why are they getting sued?
Well, I'm gonna just I want to just preface this with, how do you spell it?
PF.
Okay, so I just want to preface this with we
Ooh,
posted.
fast break. Celtics up 54-39.
I think it's safe to say that the Celtics have won. How many more times left? Oh, we're only in the second
Yeah,
quarter.
it's only second quarter. It's,
Oh, well, anything could happen.
before half.
So Pfizer, Kansas Attorney General is suing Pfizer and misleading people by hiding the risks and harms of their COVID injection. This came out 5 hours ago. It's worth noting that we did a video the other day saying question pharmaceuticals, and YouTube flagged it as adult content. I did a video about a dick belt, and they didn't flag that.
Dick belt.
So there's that. And the
It's just a funny word, compound
it's true,
word.
but I
dick
also
belt.
thrusted, and they didn't make that adult content. But like, if you talk about questioning your pharmaceutical medications, that's all I said. They pull that fucking shit, or they put a fucking flag on it. And then the other one, which was really interesting, was what's the guy's name? Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent had an amazing quote today, and he's going viral, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. How can you tell the truth is being told? When Facebook blocks it, when Twitter deletes it, when Google hides it, when YouTube bans it, when the government forbids it, and media brands it as a conspiracy theory.
Interesting, Nuge. Would you go back to your 12-year-old girl that you molested?
Listen, even a broken clock.
He can play, though.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. There's a lot of things that I do not agree with that a lot of people do. I agreed with this statement. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I don't agree with the sleeping with a 12-year-old girl, even if you happen to be a 12-year-old girl.
Oh.
We just have slumber parties, braid each other's hair. Let's not even think about sex until we're old.
All right. So Reese says, farting is a form of nonverbal communication in my relationship. It's kind of verbal, but it's just coming out the other end.
Can you do me a favor and message me and update what's going on and tell me what to pray for you? I want to see you in that good place.
Okay. So Cindy's going to look into the Adobe thing. Dan wants to know when Mike Rowe is going to throw his hat in the political world. And then, did you hear the thoughts that people think Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey? Of course.
Yes, I've heard that. She says, of course, it's been debunked, but interesting. When you read a comment, you always like blah, blah, blah at the end. Read it out.
About you blah blah blah.
Enunciate it. Yeah. I can't read. You can't read. You can't read a comment. I can't read an article. We need to remind each other how to read.
I don't know if you guys remember, but like back in the day, there was a show called Leave It to Beaver, and there was a character called Eddie Haskell. There were many rumors about the Leave It to Beaver that Beaver himself was killed in Nam. Didn't happen. It also came out much later that Alice Cooper was actually Eddie Haskell, which was like great. It was like the greatest conspiracy. Like,
I'm sorry, Marilyn Manson
was Paul on
the Wonder Years, and he had 2 ribs removed so he could blow himself.
Same deal.
Doug could do it without removing the ribs.
I bet I could. Oh,
you did once. You said you didn't like it.
I don't talk about that.
I'm going to be in big trouble later. The Flash is trending, which the only thing I know about the Flash is that's what Sheldon was on.
Yeah, that's all I know about that.
On Halloween one year, and then the Flash was they all dressed as the Flash, so they were going to run really fast. It looked like the Flash was moving. I know, I thought that was funny. So somebody asked if you were the show, and then I don't know what's going on Flash wise, but I don't know, something's going on with the Flash. Some sort of film. The Flash put a baby in the microwave. I don't even know what is happening in this world, but apparently the Flash put a baby in the microwave. So that was trending. And then also Penguin is trending, y'all. I don't even know what this is, but you have to see it. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, did you see the dolphin that jumped out of the tank?
No, are they okay?
It jumped out until, it was like a theater for it was indoors, but it was like a theater for them. And he jumped out and he ended up in like the front row. And so all these guys ran over and then they didn't do anything. And so all the other dolphins came over and they're like looking at the thing, trying to like, is it okay? Is it okay? And then they eventually like kind of all heaved it back in and it was fine.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's these cute little penguins with little penguin backpacks. Oh my God. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. What do you think a penguin keeps in his little penguin backpack?
Sardines. Smelt.
Maybe they keep their little penguin eggs in there. Or maybe they have stones. They're going to go. Penguins will give a stone to another penguin to propose. How sweet is that?
Maybe they have a change of clothes because they're always dressed formally, and they maybe have some cargo shorts
so you can get comfy. Maybe
Clash shirt.
Apparently, Google Gemini is trending.
Google Gemini,
which is apparently some sort of Google AI. Everybody wants to be the first to market with the best AI. But that's interesting is Google Gemini is trending, but Google shut off comments on their
Risa said that they have ice dildos in their backpacks. That's a good one.
Would be interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good time.
So Dan says that's an interesting rabbit hole. And then Tracy says that's a classic Big Bang Theory. And then she goes, oh my God, I want a penguin. Ice dildos.
You can buy penguins. There's a guy in
you gotta get at least 20 of them. You can't get just like one penguin.
Well, you can do it.
No, you can't do it. Nope, I want some. I need a pot of penguins. You'd have to get at least 20. I think the magic number was 20. Otherwise, they don't they don't like
I
life.
don't know.
They don't know
how
what to
many-
do.
You have to have a lot, but I'm
But
just saying
there's a
that you
breeder in Maine apparently
can. And yeah, he'll
who I
sell you
want to
some.
be friends with.
You
Because,
can just look it up.
yeah.
Okay, so somebody did a meme and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the Google, somebody had asked the Google AI like a week ago, asked, "I'm suicidal. What should I do?" And they were like, "Jump off the Golden Gate Bridge," because the AI is fucked. And so somebody did a meme, and it was Elon Musk created by Google Gemini, and I can't help but think that that's hilarious because it is Elon Musk, but that is not Elon Musk.
It's yeah, that's I don't even know what to say about that.
So they're talking about Gemini for Google Cloud allows you to update the proprietary code on a tight deadline. And yeah, they're trying to do all kinds of cool stuff with the Google Gemini. We will see if the technology is going to kill us all or if we're going to have a good time. I don't know.
Speaking of a good time, as time expired in the first half, the Celtics heaved up a half-court shot and got it. They're up by 21 points.
Go Celtics.
Place went nuts.
Go Celtics. We also have Epstein is trending. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Like, why do we still... First of all, Epstein didn't kill himself. And why do we still not have anyone prosecuted who bought these girls? Like, why don't we have that?
I would like to know that myself.
So yeah, there had to be somebody that bought it. Where is the information? I believe... I really don't know. There's just so much Epstein stuff and it's not on there. And why aren't they doing anything about this? I will say that there was a lot done in neighboring counties to shut down sex trafficking rings. Shout out to Sheriff Grady Judd. That man's a motherfucker. And the new sheriff in Cape, I don't know if he's new, but the sheriff at Cape Coral, he's doing some good stuff too, but he's not exactly Grady Judd. And then of course we have White Boy Summer is trending. Sorry, do we have comments?
Nope.
White Boy Summer is trending. So apparently like there's all these videos trending of white guys doing white guy shit.
Yeah.
And all I could think of is our friend falling off the rope swing. And I need to get that up. Remember I took Zach,
and that was definitely a white
goes
one.
on the rope swing and I'm trying to tell him I try to tell him hold onto the thing with your arms relaxed because your whole weight of your body is going to be on there. And he was like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Splat. It was so bad. It could have been. But I have a video of it, and I think I'm gonna put it on the internet and hashtag it White Boy Summer because that's my friend Zach. And then let's see.
There's another thing that's trending too. I saw over the weekend. Hot rodents. Do you know about this?
What the fuck is hot rodents?
Apparently, hot rodent men are actors or whoever are men that look like rodents. One of which was the guy from Saltburn. Another.
Yes, he does.
So there's but I think you just.
I did. I searched.
Yeah,
hot
but
rodents.
you're in Twitter.
The hot rodent boyfriend.
Yeah. All right. So the guy from Shameless and the Bear is a hot rodent apparently.
And then this other guy.
And some other guy. Yeah. So you could probably.
We don't really know who anybody is. What is the hot rodent trend and why? How do men feel about it? Men.
Hot rodents.
How do you feel about it? So
So like
okay.
yeah, this is the one I saw, and they all look like rodents.
I am going to show
up?
you this. Please don't move your chair back because my foot is on it.
I'm not moving.
Okay, so here are some of the dudes that
Rodent.
they're calling hot rodents.
Rodent.
I can see it. I don't really know who
Definitely
any of them are,
rodent.
but yeah, they're raising a valid point.
So
There are
hot
some-
rodents.
You
I think-
are not very rodent-y.
but-
Thank you for that.
I'm more reptilian.
You're not
with the long
reptilian.
tongue and the-
Oh, well, maybe. But I do appreciate a good hot rodent. The juggalos are trending. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Family Ninja.
Whatever.
God is Real is trending. And I got to tell you, I had written down in my journal many, many a time over and over again. Doug makes $175,000 a year.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's not private anymore, but that's okay. Go ahead.
How would that be private? You don't currently make $175,000.
Yeah, but when I get a
year.
job, people are, oh, Mr. Gunn is one.
Doesn't mean that you get it. But yes, it does. Thoughts become things. Everybody out there, think of a number that you want to make it your job and visualize it. So Doug makes $175,000 a year. I am healthy. We have an amazing home. We are surrounded by people who love and support us. Doug's record is platinum. and our podcast is a household name. These are things I had been writing, and I keep telling myself over and over again. And I don't know, today I just felt like it was like starting to come together. And we keep having all of these really weird things happen. Like, for example, I met Uncle Paulie at a bar the other day. And we were talking about someone that we know that doesn't really comment on our stuff that often. She comments, like immediately comments. And then we just keep having all these like weird, like we'll talk about a song and then the song comes on, or we'll be talking about penguins and a penguin walks by. It's just fucking crazy. Like I really and truly believe thoughts become things. And I'm just telling you, if you have something that's bothering you in your life, don't think about the thing that's bothering you. Think about what you want instead. Feel how you would feel if, like, I want you to feel how you would feel if you had that thing. So like right now, like I have been manifesting this feeling of all of the success and health and being surrounded by love and travel and all of that stuff. And I feel exhausted, but so exhilarated. I'm on fire. Like I wake up every morning and I can't wait to do it's like, listen, 16-hour days. We're doing podcast stuff. I'm doing as much as I can. I have days where I still have a chronic illness. I have days where I want to die. I'm in agonizing pain, but we still are working so hard at it. And I believe that things are going to turn around for us. And I believe things will get better for you. Whatever's going on in your life, tell us what you want. We want put it in the comments what you want for your life. I want to know every detail.
I keep manifesting that blowjob from yesterday and it doesn't appear. All right. So Hookah Bob says they have the names, too many politicians and friends' names on it about the Epstein thing. And then
Amen.
Dan says, so the rodent-like traits, I feel nullify the hot part. That's his 2 cents. Especially that not having a sphincter thing. That's got to be kind of a turn off.
Oh my God. I
Law of
wish I
attraction, guys. Yeah, for sure.
it's
for sure real and 100% correct, man.
That's literally that's what they do at the center. That's
kind of
like,
what they do. Yeah. It's it's all about like kind of being positive and like, I think they have this thing where like everything's already done and we just have to accept it, like accept it to us.
The universe is abundant and everything's always coming to us. The thing that's actually really funny. So when you get there, you do a meditation. Not everybody comes to the meditation. It's 15 minutes.
I like the meditation.
I love the meditation. Then there's a break and then they do service. There's, I love when Ralph plays music, but there's also a band. And then there's usually like a motivational speaker or reading from a science mind, whatever. And then, but my favorite thing is everybody gets up and does a blessing for everyone in the room.
And they say they're
like,
glad you're
welcome
here.
To the center. We see who you truly are. We are glad you're here. We love you. And it just feels so good. The whole room does it for each other.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome.
Shannon is here. We had your daughter and our son on last night.
Attractable energy all day long.
Yeah, law of attraction.
A law of attraction. Get it, girl.
And she's got the hands.
By the way, Shannon sells Color Street. If you're looking at, so I haven't done the nails yet. They're basically like little stickers that you do with your nails. I haven't done them yet because I have not had time. But she sent me a lipstick. The lipstick is amazing. It's the same
lipstick.
color as this. I left it out in the Florida sun for like 3 days. It didn't melt. It doesn't have a shitload of talk. Like I looked it up and the ingredients were fine. You should double check them. But I had looked like briefly. I didn't go through it with a fine tooth comb, but it's great color, goes on beautifully, and it doesn't melt in a Florida 103 degrees in the direct
quagmire.
Sun. Craziness.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dan says that's what I was thinking when you described it earlier. And Cindy is back. Yeah. Did she have to go shit water out of her? Did she eat something and have to shit water? That was a conversation earliher. I think if I was shitting...
Maybe I could get a fecal transplant from her. We could have a fecal transplant.
I told you.
And she would, yeah. That's the way to make it work.
I think if I was shitting water like all the time, I would eat sawdust.
Let me ask you this.
Or Speedy Dry from the shop.
Let me ask you a serious question. If you were in a human centipede, with me, and Cindy, where would you want to be?
I have not met Cindy, so I can't say that I'm, because I think it would be rude to put Cindy behind me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, so my Mother of the Year award has long since gone out the building. My kids don't even fucking talk to me, so it really doesn't matter. No how great or how terrible I was of a mother, I've gotten my fucking punishment. That's not the point. The point is when my daughter, we were talking about the human centipede, and my daughter said, she was like, I don't know, 10. She goes, Mommy, I want to be in a human centipede with Santa Claus because I think his poop would taste like pudding.
All right. Dan does not want a human centipede. All right, there was these movies. There was Human Centipede, Human Centipede 2, and then there was like Electric Boogaloo, something like that.
It was, it just gets crazier.
This crazy German scientists kidnaps people and then like sews them together,
ass to mouth.
to
of them.
make a human centipede, so that the ones in the middle.
In the
eat
second one,
shit
he
and they
puts 10
survive.
people together.
Yeah.
And the third one's in a prison.
It's absolutely crazy. The first one you show, like, it's terrifying. It really is. It's
fucked
terrifying
up. And you
and
should
gross.
watch it, because what happens is the first person eats, and they're like, it's 100% medically correct. And he does this whole like
Right.
map and shows it. And he's like, the digestive system becomes one digestive system. So he feeds them out of a bowl, and then they eat it, and it goes through the next person,
So here's the
until
thing, though. Like
it's like
the guy goes first, and then it's his girlfriend that's like attached to his ass,
and then another girl.
and so it's even like that adds insult to injury. So Hookah says, tell her not to eat corn before the stool transplant. Well, maybe that is the transplant. It's
It'd be better
and he
if
says he's never-
stool transplant, I don't care. But if you're gonna do a human centipede, corn is the way to go. An all corn diet.
yeah, but what if it goes all through the 10 people and out the other end?
It's still gonna be corn.
There's no nutrients. The first
Okay,
guy gets all the
so- but
nutrients, and then it's just traveling.
Here's my point. If you're gonna do a human centipede with me and Cindy,
Yeah.
what we want is for me to be on the end.
What end? The front end?
You want Cindy on the front. You want to be in this middle.
No, Cindy's a picky eater, and she's just going to give me water out her ass.
Hear me out.
I'm sorry.
I'm
guys,
solving this problem. I'm solving this problem
Okay,
entirely.
all right, bring it.
Listen to your wife. In a situation where we are in a human centipede with Cindy, and we have a choice as to what order we're going to go in, you want Cindy to go first. I'm going to tell you why. That bitch has diarrhea. And so she has diarrhea constantly. She eats and it goes into you. You're going to be so grossed out that you're going to shit your fucking brains out, and it's going to go to me.
And then you can't shit.
And I can't shit. So we're all going to get backed up and septic, and we're going to be dead, and we will be free of being in the human centipede. You got to put thought into things, motherfuckers.
One way to look at it.
This is the world we live in. 206 people watching this podcast. What is wrong with you? Do you see the warning on the bottom of the screen here? This is a podcast for fucked up people.
It is crazy.
You look like a nice person. What are you doing?
I don't know. But Dan says, when are we hanging out? After this last conversation, he might be rethinking that. Wow. It's just wow. That's the quote of the night there. Wow.
We love that.
And Cindy's like, interesting. And she does like corn. If it comes out whole corn, can there be nutrients in it anyway? I don't know much.
Most corn in this country is GMO corn. It's loaded with estrogen. It's really bad.
Isn't the benefits of the roughage, the abrasive cleaning of the innards? Well, somebody knows here.
It's part of it, but also it's the nutrients that are in it.
Tracy is the warning at the bottom of the screen. You are she is. Tracy has some messed up ideas, but she's the most like pulled together.
She's like me in the sense that she's like 1 minute saying something seriously fucked up. By the way, don't piss her off. She can hide a body. And then the next minute she's like so caring and compassionate. Like
she's like crazy nice. Yeah.
I will say that if you want to learn about digestion, Barbara O'Neill does an excellent video on digestion, how it begins in the mouth. It's super important that you chew your food, and you really shouldn't have water with your meals.
So did my Father's Day. Began in the mouth.
It did not begin in the mouth. You refused. You did not get.
Tracy says she has a snowed. Like she's maybe not so nice.
She's pulled the wool.
Maybe
over.
Beck's the nice one. I don't know. All right, Stacy, we will talk and help me find things that I can eat. Mind you, I don't cook.
We will figure it out. Daily Harvest would be a great option for you because you just throw that shit in the blender. They also sell flatbreads and bowls. I know you don't like flatbreads, but we'll figure it out.
Do you like the Chug creamy liquids?
Oh my God.
That's what the smoothie is because you put milk or coconut. Yes.
Okay. So our other hashtag. So God is real because I manifest shit. Pride. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride.
Happy hugs.
Hugs
for everybody.
We did that already today. And then of course, Juggalo. Whoop whoop. Lime. I have it. It sucks. Don't get it. Don't trust the test.
Don't like it
because you'll make your husband take care of you forever, and no wonder he doesn't want a blowjob.
But yet somehow he's the bad guy.
Hashtag natural. What do you want? Just tell me what the fuck you want. You can fucking have it. Happy Father's Day, motherfucker. What do you want? What do you want?
I don't know. I'm too sleepy. Oh
my God, that was harder than I meant it to be.
What are you doing? Hit me with a yoga brick.
It's a yoga brick.
What if I got a concussion from a yoga brick? It hurt.
I'm sorry.
Right in the temple. You could have bruised my brain.
Oh, I'm so worried about that.
Tracy, are you have you and Beck be on standby in case I start throwing up or have a concussion from yoga brick over here? Beck's the nice one. She's the purest of pure people. She balances me out. Well, she's the Doug in that relationship.
You made the neighbor's child cry on Halloween.
Fucking neighbor kid. Don't. Yeah, it wasn't here. It was in Massachusetts. I'm big about textures. Textures creep me out. I can't have sperm touch my skin. It absolutely grosses me out. So right down the gullet then.
Is that why you have so many kids? You don't have many kids. What are you doing?
Anyway.
Okay. The Housewives. So we've been watching the Housewives. Ronnie Bivens of Belle Biv DeVoe.
Now you know.
And New Edition is on the Housewives season that we're on. I think we're on like season 10 or something. We're getting caught up. There's swingers, lesbians, open relationships, businesses, failed businesses, a lot of people off the pod. You just covered your mouth because something bad happened.
Tracy says Beck is at work getting to medevac out a burned child. It's terrible.
All right, let's all take a minute.
5 kids.
Let's all take a minute to just think about this kid being healthy. Beck's going to help them. They're going to make a full recovery. I will say, my friend Zasha's daughter was 6 months old. She pulled a bottle. Zasha does my lots. Pulled a boiling pot onto herself. At 6 months old, had burns on 75% of her body, and that baby is fine. And this baby will be too. Tell Bex I said that. Tell her. Okay, she's gonna be fine. What else we got?
I think you might have them.
I think we covered everything. Do you guys? It's 9:55.
Yeah, 9:55.
Oh,
So-
we didn't even get to like devolve down the thing. Oh, by the way, Nation's family was here ever so briefly.
Oh, they were here for a little bit.
So Trace says amen, and Cindy says we have 5 kids. Yeah, girl, get used to the texture. Just a little bit on your ass. Have him take his t-shirt off, wipe it up. You're done. Okay, so we will be doing this again tomorrow night, but tonight.
Yeah, we'll be. Yeah, tonight was fantastic. Dan just made this
The
pretty
wow
fun.
comment was a good,
some
one.
good stuff.
It's a good one.
The folks here.
Thank
are
you,
just
Dad.
great.
We just love you guys. You're just the highlight of our day. And so what we like
So
to do.
wait, so this is an hour every night? No, it's supposed to be an hour, but
It goes
it's
2.
really goes about 2 because
Look, it's 10.
I don't know if you noticed, my wife can talk quite a bit. And to really, like, if I spoke 3 words in an hour, I get to speak 6
hang on a
words
second.
in 2 hours.
Hang
So
on a
that's why
second.
we like to.
Where else can you go
Yeah.
where you get comedy?
Yeah.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Spiritual advice.
Yep.
Sometimes financial advice.
Connections to business.
Local business introductions. News topics.
Yep.
Editorial. Sex talk. A little bit, maybe a little bit to jerk off to. Actually,
Katy Perry.
Yeah,
That'd
Katy
be
Perry.
Yeah, I don't know what
So
else.
it's Thursday night. Thursday night.
Weeknights.
Weeknights at 8:00, and then on holidays. So like if it's 4th of July and you have nothing better to do, we'll be here.
Yeah. Dan thanks us. Yeah.
We're not done yet. We got a couple.
Yeah, we
things
got to do our
We're getting
gratitude.
there.
And Cindy is grateful for another entertaining night. Yeah, wow, was it? Dan, we always say what we are grateful for at the end of the night.
Well, we have a new thing we've
And
been doing
Dan
too.
says we definitely ran the gamut for sure.
We do this every night. So what we do, we've started a new thing where we look back on our day because y'all, human beings are the only creatures that beat themselves up repeatedly for the same thing. Like, don't you have something from like 1985 that you're still giving yourself a hard time about?
A
Like,
lot
what
of these
the fuck?
people are born in 1985. Cindy was born in 1985.
Okay, so
I was
the
in
point
college
is,
in 1985.
I was
'Cause I'm
I was 9 years old in 1985, but that's not the point. The point is that instead of beating ourselves up, we're just gonna think about our day and what could we have done better. I know for me, the one thing I really could have done better today was been more focused. I was kind of a spaz today, but I got up and took a shower right away instead of hanging around in my pajamas and then scrambling to get out the door. I got a bunch of podcast stuff done. I helped a bunch of people. I was focused, but I was just having trouble like ADD wise. But I'm working on it and I'm getting better all the time. And I'm really proud of me. Doug?
I probably could have been a little bit more focused today. I got a little frustrated with our little platform making some videos, but we got it done. I was so psyched that I got played on yet another radio station. So that makes 3 so far. Just fantastic. And that really did. And I pulled some stuff together pretty quick. So I was as productive as I probably could have been. So I'm happy with that.
Yay. Why did she change the updated Zoom meeting? That's so weird.
So that's not the time for that. I am going to try and suck less tomorrow than I suck today. That's all I'm ever shooting for. That's good stuff right there. Dan, I'm sorry. He kept coming in. Hell yeah, we're our own worst enemies. Dan says I'm going to try and suck. Well, I don't know why. All right, so Tracy was 3 in 1985. And that's funny. Dan says, Cindy, don't strong arm me into gratitude. Do his gratitude if he wants to, Cindy Bennett. Um, Cindy was grateful for forcing herself to clock out early today.
Get it, girl.
And Tracy could have done better with eating more protein. I was slacking today. I know it helps me heal and makes me feel better.
A great thing that you can do that's like super healthy and a delicious snack. Doug can tell you the recipe. It's coconut oil, peanut butter, or I recommend almond butter or sunflower butter with what else?
With a little cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder. I get the dark cacao with the flavonoids, and it makes like a little truffle. You can put them in the fridge, but we just put them like you can make balls out of them and roll them in cocoa powder, but we just throw it in a jar and I eat them. It helps to get you going. Actually, I did ask for coconut oil today. Helps to get you going. Helps, believe it or not, people who consume coconut oil every day lose more weight than other people. And
she was talking about protein, but I thought you were going to go with the
because the nut butter has protein in it. So
I was going to suggest blend some cottage cheese into whatever you're cooking.
That's
it's
always
like
a good
extra.
option. That's something we do. But like,
and if it's a texture thing, if you blend it in, you're
grab
good.
A spoonful of peanut butter or some chia seeds. You got it. And I love chia pudding. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to have some after the podcast. Cindy says I could do, and then she said, that sounds yummy. Yeah, girl, it is.
Yeah, it does.
Listen, I'm a pothead. What we know is snacks. Okay. So, did you say you had something you could do better? And I was just answering a question.
No. I was kind of done. I did a pretty good job today. So I was kind of.
You felt like you had a good day. You couldn't have done anything better.
I could have gone out and got the trash buckets, but it was 9,000 degrees out, so I could go get them now.
There you go. So
in the dark.
Doug will eventually get the trash buckets. Okay. So then what you accomplished to-do list. Oh my God, we promoted, engaged. We got you. We thanked people who supported us. I got a facial. I paid bills. I got dressed. What did you accomplish today?
I got out an estimate today. I didn't shortcut myself. I'm like, you know what? Here's a number. Hopefully it works. So it would work for me as well as for them. Usually I'll cut it down a little bit just to make sure I get the job, but I think it was good. And did promos for the music, kept tabs on a lot of things, and I did some clips for the show. Cindy says, I tried coconut oil. My mom recommended it. My family was like, nope. They immediately knew something was different.
No, but you can just eat it by like the spoonful.
Yeah, you can. You don't fuck the family.
You can make it. You can even
sneak it on the side.
You can even make your own almond joys. Doug did it with ice cream for me. So good.
I'm thankful for you both. I'm thankful for the Celtics winning this game tonight, manifesting, and I am thankful for your music.
75-51, third quarter.
Celtics third quarter. Thankful for my music doing well. I'm thankful for homemade sausage, pepper, and onion calzone. That's a lot in this heat. Turn on that oven. Thankful for Becky being strong to care for others. Yeah, we're all thankful for her.
We're thinking of her. She's going to be okay.
Dan says, you guys have been great. Grateful for the interaction conversation this evening. Thank you guys. Have been great meeting you. Absolutely. You're part of the family now, Dan.
We hang out. Like we'll figure it out. Like I think I might have friended you, but I'm not really sure if I did.
Reach out.
Reach out. We'll talk. We'll make plans.
Cindy says, I don't like coconut. God damn you, Cindy.
Girl, we will get.
And I don't eat chocolate. Cindy, we're gonna have we're gonna have some tough love.
Make me a list of the 5 foods that you will eat, and I will find you some answers.
All right. I have one question for Cindy.
What's that?
There's one thing that if you don't eat, I judge you. If you don't eat a Rice Krispie, like a homemade Rice Krispie treat, there's something wrong with you. There, I said it.
A good homemade, you know what? A homemade Rice Krispie treat is good. I don't like the processed shit.
Yeah. He said he stuck around the whole time. Yep, he's glued. He's family now. Yeah. So is Uncle Paul, by the way.
One of us. We accept you. One of us. Hookah Bob and Matt were both like they were in from day one. Yeah, it's. Trace says, I love chocolate and coconut. I know, girl. You should have the ice cream that Doug made in the freezer right now. I might have some tonight. And then Cindy says, ooh, I love Rice Krispie
that
treats.
hot, like from the pan and the spoon.
Yeah, so healthy.
So
you're such a positive influence on my little friend there. Okay, what did you? So you named your things that you accomplished today?
Yeah, I'm grateful for. I was grateful for somebody reaching out to that other radio station. They played it. I was grateful for Matt playing it today. I was grateful for some of the other bands that are on that top 10.
Forgot the most important thing. I'm grateful for all the people that have come tonight. Oh my God! Yeah. By the way, whichever platform you're watching from, like, share, follow, subscribe, please and thank you, because we're trying to grow the pod and we want to help you and we want to support you, and we could get shut down on any panel at any time. The best, the Facebook page is where like the most of the daily chatter seems to be happening right now. But on YouTube, we can pull your comments up on the screen. We want you to be a part of the conversation. Wait till Friday when we play Jackbox. It's a blast. So we are so thankful for you guys and all of your support. Run down the list. We may have to stop doing this in the near future. By the way, we may have to start only giving the thanks to the people that heart, and in the future, the people that give stars. We just found out that we're eligible for a bonus, and we got like 85 cents last month. So woohoo! We can retire. Cindy, Matthew, Jennifer. Oh, Jen, we're trying to make it to the wedding. Alan, Jackie Berry. Oh, hey, Jackie. Paul Hamlin, Uncle Polly. Courtney, I hope your clit's okay. William Burkhart, author. I haven't read his books, but I got to recommend him just based on the fact that he's so supportive of us. I would like to read them.
And Dan comes in with yet another quote, like the wow right here. He says, "It's like the blue welding light. I know I should look away, but I just can't."
Do you have a blue welding light? Because I have Jeep problems. I might need that.
Stay on alert. Friday night, everyone on YouTube, we're playing the Jackbox. And
yes, Friday night is YouTube.
Wait, have you set up sharing posts between Instagram and Facebook? 2 for the effort of 1.
So it's a little bit different for a page, and we use a platform to schedule everything. So
it's a whole platform.
The bigger issue is that
you wouldn't understand with your little lady brain.
The bigger issue is that I have to interact with everyone on all the platforms multiple times a day, and that's been a struggle to keep up with. We really need another person.
We need a throuple.
Maybe that person doesn't have a job, so they're doing nothing else, or they're like bored because everybody else just.
Yeah, if we're getting a throuple, we're getting somebody with a job with benefits for all of us.
Yeah, so, I have benefits. I don't use them because I don't do Western medicine. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, P4. I know we gotta say it. It's we say it twice a night. The pansexual, pangender, platypus. Cindy, Dan. There was
Deb Beaudry was here.
Deb, thank you, Risa, Paul, Uncle Polly. Job Smith, we're not really sure Matthew.
We think Job might be a troller, but we don't know.
I don't really think he is. I think you're just hallucinating.
Yeah, but he said some weird stuff.
Maybe he's just a weird guy.
Well, he said some real weird random stuff, and that's what those folks were doing last night.
It doesn't matter. It helps us with our engagement.
Alan was of course. Alan.
Clip Central was here.
What about the podcast? The crime podcast was here.
Was he? Hookah Bob, of course. Matthew, of course. I don't know. We just love all you guys. See, here's another thing. We would have, if we had a helper, they could just make us a list and we can read them off. And
you got Risa?
Yeah, we got Risa. Yeah. Anyway, we're just like thankful for all you guys. I'm thankful for my amazing facial today. I'm thankful that like at the end of the day, it's so funny because we spend all day together. We talk to each other like off and on all day. And sometimes we like have our headphones on all day and we just like pull an ear out, say like a sentence and put it back in.
And sometimes she'll go, "Oh," and I'm like, "What is it?" I'll tell you on the pod. Then I have to wait 6 hours.
You gotta wait 6 hours. Sometimes I forget, so you never find out.
So I never know.
But we are going to the Muck Sticky Booze Cruise. By the way, Dan, you might want to check that out. We booked ourselves a little Airbnb to go. Fortunately, we have cameras for the house and neighbors who watch our house for us. But we are going on a little adventure. We picked out our hotel today instead of playing cribbage. And
it's not a hotel; it's an Airbnb.
RV.
It's an RV.
We'll do the podcast live from there. And
yeah, Cindy, you should go to that.
Muck Sticky.
Come on,
get
Cindy.
Your tickets, girl. Get your tickets. We're all going up. Okay, and so I'm thankful for you.
Thank you. I am thankful for you.
And I'm very thankful for Deb Beaudry, and I'm thankful for WCRUW, and especially thankful for Matt from US 41 for playing your music, and extra thankful for you guys who keep requesting it. Please keep requesting it on both.
Bombard these guys.
If you take a shit, just text.
Yeah, when you shit, think of my music.
Actually, it's very soothing.
What, my music?
Yeah.
Oh.
What would you listen to while you shit if you had it? What song?
Wah! That's what I would listen to.
Of your album.
Of mine? Oh,
I feel like Perfectville would be the song to shit to.
That is kind of soothing.
Because when you go,
everybody gets what they need or whatever.
How about you? I feel like that opens your colon.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I never really thought about people shitting to my music.
Song off Dog's album would be the best one too.
So Cindy's and the family are going to North Carolina on July 2, so they have to get the family packed and ready for that weekend of Muck Sticky. Damn. Well, we'll get them next time.
Our kids get here on the 1st for a week. We're still going. Cindy says, I like Marco people when I'm shitting. I haven't watched your Marco yet or Darcy's. Darcy's just like from
please don't Marco
I'm a
me,
terrible friend.
Cindy. That would be album title again is
Doug Gear songs 1 through 10, and here's the website. It'll link you to it.
Yeah.
Just go to douggear.com. It links you to YouTube, Spotify, whatever, whichever one you want to do. And what the fuck is Muck Sticky? Oh, Muck Sticky. He's gonna make you feel so good.
So Muck Sticky is like a stoner rapper who has self-produced a bunch of music over the past
albums.
like 20 something years.
Just released 10 more.
He released 10 albums
Crazy
on the
motherfucker.
same day, like the other day, to get a but it's like he's all about good vibes and like just being positive, and some of his songs are super funny and some of them are just quirky, and he's
One of
his
my
own
favorite
category.
songs. I hate to be the one to tell you, but I done fucked your mama.
Yeah.
Your mama's moose knuckle makes my knees buckle. Made her drink a yoo-hoo, stuck it in her poo-poo.
It's insanely funny.
Went to the grocery store to get snacks for you to eat.
Slobbed on her genitals, went to Dollar General.
And there's also White Trash Superstar.
Oh, that's a very good
I'm
song.
a white
Yeah.
trash superstar.
Find me
In
at the
my
bar
car,
drinking PBR. Yeah,
Trash,
that's crazy.
Tried and true. If you're a
So,
white trash. then
Dan says
say,
we're all going to be best
"Woo-hoo."
friends.
are
Cindy
already
says,
best
"Oh my
friends.
God, you will learn." Oh yeah, and Cindy calls the bathroom her office. All right, so we're gonna go. I'm
Perfect.
gonna watch this Celtics thing.
Go Celtics. We love you guys.
Championship
Hey,
18
like,
is awesome.
subscribe. Send us the stars. Send us the hearts. That shit helps
Do what you got to
us.
do. Just show
Everything you
up.
do helps us to make you more content, makes us have better content, and eventually we can hire an assistant or like a producer so that we can sleep at night.
And we appreciate you.
We love
And
you.
here's one of my songs now.